And we're live in fucking 3, 2, 1. No, I'm only kidding, guys. That was shit. Anyway. G'day, guys, and welcome to another episode of Angry Aussie Gamers Podcast. You are joined by my fellow hosts, Azure, Gronkie, and myself, TheDudeThor. Today's guest is Slushpuppy. How's it going, big boy?
G'day, mate.
Yeah.
What
It is good to
are you
actually
playing
talk
today,
to you,
man?
dude. I haven't seen you in fucking ages.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's when was the last time we hung out? Played game.
New
When we
World.
were all playing
New World, yeah.
Yeah, when we all
I
played
haven't
New
played in
World.
a couple of months.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fucking New World, mate.
That's been a
That shit
couple
ate my
months.
You
life.
still into that?
I saw
I,
you playing
I
today.
started playing the patch today, and it was like it's there's a few things that are different. I think that the same shit is still the meta
It's
though.
still pretty cringe, but
It's fun, but it's fucking, man, it gotta take some time out of your life. I've already got 700 hours in it. Fuck's sake.
yeah,
I had like
I'm hitting in the high 700s as well.
Yeah.
I had like 150 in the first week. It was fucked. Like
Yeah,
we did do
I
that 30-hour
did.
stream, but it's still.
Yeah, I love that when,
stream
like,
fucking cooked me.
Everyone's like, there's no fucking content. They've played 300 hours in 2 weeks. It's like, what are
Yeah.
you talking about, cunt?
I only found out there was voice acted quests while watching Sean.
Yeah.
I finished the game, got to 60, and then I was watching Sean, and then voice acted quests, and there's actually backstory, and it's like, oh, this is actually interesting.
Wait, there's a story?
Yeah,
Oh,
how
yeah.
many people
Apparently.
fucking follow
Apparently.
stories in MMO though? You know, like you just sit there fucking skipping everything.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
there's nothing else. There's nothing else to it though. Like when Sean told me the story, it's really interesting, and it put all the quests and all the dumb shit you did for the past 300 hours into context. It actually made it worthwhile. Like,
Did it? I didn't read it.
Yeah.
Either. I just went.
Yeah.
I
mate.
just thought we were just like a normal Western culture, and we'd gone somewhere to conquer them and take all their natural resources.
Yeah, just take it. Shit.
So it was
Just
standard.
fucking take it
It's
over.
the
yeah, just
British
killing
Yeah.
shit.
British agenda, bro. Like,
Well, you got the
there's
costumes to
different
match.
interpretations to different things.
I thought we were going to steal their oil, but
yeah.
Yeah, that's why there was all those manky looking bears and penguins and shit.
yeah, that's it. They were
Yeah.
all fucking oil ridden.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so it just, well, I just don't give a shit about the story. I just want to fucking collect loot and hear those little dings that satisfy the dopamine receptors in my brain.
Same. But like, once you hit 60, and once you've got all those fucking, like, you've leveled up your skills, you've done all the quests. What's left to do? When there was the main XP run was the only thing that interested me. After that,
Well,
There's
no,
nothing.
you got to get like the you end up like grinding for the meta gear and stuff like that, and then once you've done that, you fight for. I mean, it's like you get all the crafting skills and shit like that, but they take fucking ages, and then it's like fighting for wars. But you only do those like once every night. They need more like PvP things or PvE things, in my opinion.
Wars, though,
Yeah.
a bit of a joke because when you're
Yeah.
level 60 and you get some kid who's like level 20 running at you, and you're just like, are you kidding?
The wars later, once everyone's level 60 and super geared, man, they're completely different. Like, yeah, you just get rolled by the fucking super geared guys that have like a meta loadout. Like you go into a war now and it's just like 30 hammer users and they just fucking flatten you, and it's so fucking, and it makes that fucking bong noise like a bell, and all you can hear the entire fucking fight is just bong, 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 bong. It's just like, this fucking
Every
sucks
gun's
when
dead.
your characters just get thrown around and stunned every time, and you're just like, man, this is fucking AIDS. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's shit.
Yeah. Nah. I always sucked at PvP, so I kind of just gave up. I tried being a tank, but then every time I hit someone, it did like 10 damage, and I was just like, nah.
Yeah. The
Sure,
tanks
I'll
are only good in wars. Yeah. He's just surviving on the point, but even then.
Well, everything was
pretty
fucking
boring.
hella broken early on as well. Like it took how long for Outpost Rush to come out? That shit was
Yeah.
broken for fucking way too long, man.
I think they've finally
Yeah.
fixed everything now. This most recent patch, I think, has fixed everything, but it will, you have to say.
Well, you guys were playing some Outpost Wars for a while there, weren't you? That's what the mini little wars you guys were doing.
Oh yeah, we did a heap of Outpost Rush. It is fun, but like there's always a meta to it. So like your teams are randomly chosen, like 20 dudes. And if you don't get any healers, or if the other team gets like twice as many healers as you, which is just randomized, then you just get fucking destroyed. So it's like you can't take like a group of 20 dudes in that are your mates, which is kind of frustrating. So
Yeah. No, that's kind of crap. Can anyone else hear that noise? Or is it just
I'm
me?
getting feedback. Yep.
Yeah.
feedback.
Feedback while you're talking, Slush.
Say a longer sentence for a second.
Hello,
Yeah, there it
hello,
is.
hello, hello.
Yeah, you got like
What
a
is
weird
it?
There's a
electric.
little tiny bit of stato there, but who cares?
Yeah, Gronky broke shit again. Lee knows what's up.
Okay.
Oh, of course. Fuck, it's always me. Like,
It's always
why does it
Gronsky.
have to be me? You're
Oh,
the
mate.
cunts who fucking like blow shit up.
Do
and fucking
better.
break everything. I just sit here
Do
and
better.
turn
No,
up.
we couldn't blow shit
that
up. And
better
that was
now?
the fucking problem.
We
Yeah,
tried.
man.
We tried
well-
for an hour and a half.
It's not my problem. I told ya, 3 bullets of a Barrett will take down a wall. And you were like,
Not
no, I'll
true.
just take 16
Not
C4
true.
with me and
Not
nothing
true.
will
Can't
happen.
do it anymore, man.
'Cause it's
Can't do it.
bugged.
Scum's gotten rid
It's
of that.
bugged.
Dude. You can't. It's bugged. T1 walls are
No,
bugged.
it isn't. No,
it
it
is.
isn't.
It
It's
is.
not.
Fucking
I'll
is.
tell you what. Guaranteed, I'll come break you out.
All right.
You can come
Shut
break
up.
his out, but you can't
Podcast.
shoot that fucking wall down, man.
Now, children. Podcast.
Idiots.
Anyway. So, yeah, the Void Gauntlet's not out yet in New World, is it?
No, it is. No, it came out today. But
So the Void
it's,
Gauntlet is out. It's finally been
yeah.
released. Because they're going to release 5 gauntlets off memory. At least that's
What
what,
is
we
the
got
Void Gauntlet?
in the kit.
It's-
Like in the kit.
it's like it looks like it's like a fist that holds this like ring thing, and it has like a sword that comes out of it, so you can. It looks like the Halo sword, and then it has like a few abilities. They're all like health leeching abilities, but they level off focus, which is the shit that's on the life stuff. So I think it's just gonna be. It's basically just a healer off weapon, I think. And
just make
I
it
thought-
Andy more OP.
And
Yeah,
Andy's
yeah.
just become the most fucking powerful cunt in the fucking
Yeah.
world.
But it's just kind of weird. I think it's gonna be shit. Honestly, I think everyone's like, "Oh, it's fucking amazing," and then I verse people with it, and I'm like, "Yeah, you're still shit." Yeah, not you're still shit, but they don't seem as good as like every person I've fought with it is just not as good as like other builds that are better.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Just steal Colt's build. Run around shooting people all the time.
It took him 20 times to fucking kill me today. he's
actually?
using the Void Gauntlet as well, man. He's like, I'm gonna make this work. I'm like, you're not, cunt. It's shit. You're not.
Good luck.
So, yeah,
I wonder
versed
how
him
my
like
hatchet
20
build still
times.
sticks up.
Yeah, nice.
The what bit?
I said, I wonder how my hatchet build still holds up.
Oh,
And
the
then
hatchet
did.
was good. It's no, your hatchet build sucked dicks. That was terrible.
His hatchet build was actually fucking dog shit, was it
My
not?
Yeah,
fucking
it was-
hatchet
He
build
just like
was
to say,
wrecked
"Oh,
all
look
the
at me
cunts.
DPS."
Look at
He
my
fucking ran.
DPS, boys. I'm
Nah,
doing
it was-
so good.
It was crap.
I
It was
fucking
so
dropped
bad.
every single one.
Yeah.
And you're all fucking whinging and sulking because I dropped every single one of
Fuck
you.
off, mate. You wouldn't even take me out, mate. Like, you had like 6,000 HP. and
Why
then
did you stop?
fucking-
Why'd you stop
Oh,
playing
what
if
if
you were
you were-
such a professional, mate?
Yeah,
Oh, what if you were
so
ever
good.
on our fucking server, cunt?
There's like Lance Armstrong giving up at the end of the Tour de
All
France,
right.
mate. I thought you were so good. You were just gonna
Wait.
fucking go through and win for a 7th time, man.
If you remember correctly, Slush, all we used to hear from old mate here, who's such a professional at the game, is he was like fucking Lebos calling the fucking cousins. He's like, oh, PvP on me, boys! PvP on me,
Cousins
boys!
out.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
fuck PvP on me, boys!
Get the cousins, get the cousins.
Cousin.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
a terror.
he's shaking his head because he knows. He's like,
The
"Yeah,
Just
hatchet
boys,
fucking
pretty
jealous.
shit."
Just jealous, mate. Jealousy's not a
Uh,
good shade on you, boys.
You're the one that's
You're-
surrounded in green, mate.
Yeah,
You're a
exactly.
Fucking nobody cunt. Get in the bin.
The hatchet great axe was fucking broken for a little while because there was a bug with it. Like if you had 4 people around you, you just do like infinitely more damage. And yeah, they fixed that now. It's shit. So
Oh, really?
and the only thing you use the hatchet for is like if you use it with a great axe, you use it as the oh fuck button. So if you're about to die, you put it on, and then it gives you like 3 seconds more survivability. But at the end of the day, most of the time, like 99.9% of people that I've seen go for that just die anyway. So there's no fucking point. And then
Yeah.
the extra damage that they do just gets healed anyway. So yeah,
Should just do the tank healer build and just sit there with the not tank healer, the great axe healer, and just sit there fucking tanking all the hits.
I think
dragon.
the hammer life staff is good. You
Yeah,
Mhm.
Hammer Lifestyle
Yeah.
build is sick.
yeah, you can stun people and then just like roll away from them, and it works really well. Yeah.
I went
Yeah, I
for
like
the
that.
like the
That's what
tank,
healers need.
the tank hatchet build. So I had like 12k HP, but still over 300 strength, and just slap the shit out of everybody.
Yeah. That's what mine
Yeah.
is. So mine's like a hammer axe with like 300 strength, and then like 200 Constitution.
Yeah.
Then it works really well.
Yeah, that's the one that
Yeah.
I've got as well. And
Stun
that's
the
why
shit
we
out
had
of
10 out
everyone.
of 10 gamers, and you got old Matt over here with 170
Yeah.
strength going, fuck, look at my DPS, boys.
Shit, Tim McGee.
I've got videos dropping every single one of you cunts over and over and over again. So
when
you're
we're
fucking sitting there
leveling,
talking-
when we're
What?
leveling.
When we were level
we're
fucking
all the
30.
same level, mate.
Yeah,
Even
nah.
guys fucking 15 levels higher than me, I was fucking dropping.
Yeah, because you
I-
played like 180 hours of the beta, man. I came in and then fucking didn't even know how to play.
Yeah, me either. I'd never played the beta.
You've
But I
been
was still-
you've been surpassed now, sir. I've imbued your knowledge and then surpassed you.
Outclassed.
The fucking
Still getting feedback on you, Slush. Still getting like a bit
The
cracky
apprentice
mic,
is
yeah,
now
static, cracky. I
become
don't know,
the
man. Do you
teacher.
want to exit and come back in?
Let me try this. What about now?
You sound alright at the
Cool.
moment. It sort of drops in and out.
Oh,
the,
okay.
The static, yeah.
Not really sure what it is.
I got
A bit weird.
No clue. But
What about now?
You sound alright at the moment.
Okay.
Probably should
all right.
actually like get the questions going for Slush.
I mean, nah, we've only been here for what, 24 minutes. It's
Okay,
fine.
so we got another 6 minutes of talking shit.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's all we could afford. Yep.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
it's over.
Then it'll be 2 hours of ad breaks to get us
Yeah,
all
and
paid.
then you'll send us another invoice, and
Yeah.
we'll go from there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'd like to
You
thank
know
our
the
special
fee,
guest today.
$1,000 an hour.
Yeah. Oh, that's mate's rate, surely.
Mm.
$1,000 an hour, cheap.
Oh, but no,
I like it.
seriously, Slush. So, question for you, mate. What started your love for gaming?
Oh, mate. Probably Final Fantasy 7 or Pokemon. I got really into Pokemon back when I was in primary school. And then when Final Fantasy 7 came out, yeah, I had red. Yeah, my brother had blue, the fucking loser. And the
Blues for losers, 100.
yeah, exactly. Blue's for
I
virgins.
had
Red
blue,
was
steady
for
on.
fucking red was for fucking chads, mate. That's
Yeah, I wish I had
Red
yeah.
was definitely a Chad
Yeah.
chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I played a shitload of Pokemon, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna play this Final Fantasy 7, and I was like, this is fucking awesome, and I just played the ever living shit out of it, and then I kept playing games. Final Fantasy 7, mate. So I got a Final Fantasy 7 sleeve now. I'm obsessed
Yeah, I
with
saw
it.
that tweet the other day.
Yeah.
You went and had a tattoo just the other day, man. Was that touching up the Final Fantasy 7 sleeve? Like, were you adding
No, I
to
was
it?
finishing the top half, so it's just pretty fresh. So trying.
You can't really see
Looks
that.
a bit
It does
tender.
look
Yeah, yeah.
awesome. I saw it on
Yeah.
Twitter the other day. It
Yeah.
does look really good.
Yeah, so it's yeah, I just had the top half finished. I've still got to do the inside of my arms, but yeah, I'll go back in a couple of weeks and start on the inside, get some more shit done to it. But I'm pretty happy with it. It's been like 18 hours of tattooing to get it to that point, so probably like another fucking 12 to finish it, probably. Actually, probably
What are you
more.
getting on the inside edge?
Probably Aerith, and then I don't know, something else up in the bicep.
Mm.
It's like fuck knows. Not really sure yet. Gonna decide.
Something that changes as you tense, surely, like a mouth or
Yeah.
something.
Mouth,
Opens and
yeah.
closes.
You get one of those, like, you guys play Final Fantasy 7 or any of the
Yeah.
Final Fantasy? You get one of those Marlboro things with like the big green things with all the fucking teeth. That'd be pretty cool. But I gotta sort of gonna make a decision on that. It's a while away, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying to work out what tattoo I actually want to get. I've been very against tattoos because I fucking just can't decide on like the one thing that I would want
okay.
on me continuously. But yeah, I want
here's-
one.
Here's what happens. So you get your first one, and it'll be like, it has to mean everything. Every single microcosm of my animus needs to be summed up in this one fucking picture. And then you'll get like 3 of them, and you'll be like, just fucking tattoo a ciggy on me or something. I don't give a fuck. And then you just don't care, man. Like once you get a few, you just don't give a shit. Like
Maybe I
my-
should just
my-
skip a step.
my one before, no, my most recent like completed one is patching tattoo.
Yeah.
It's
Is that what you
it's, it's just a heart that says matching in it. So
That's
the best
fucking
going.
awesome,
It's
man.
just you end up just giving up. You're just like, fuck it, who cares? Just get whatever.
What happens if I get a tattoo that says matching and matches that as well? Do
Well,
I
then you got a
become part
matching
of the
tattoo
group?
me. You're part of the crew, mate. Yeah, you have
Ah,
to come
mate.
over and you have to come over and bang my wife, mate. Obviously.
Ah, mate, when you put it that
Yeah.
way, I'm booking the.
Yeah.
That's it. Where is it? No.
Well, I mean, you got
Fucking hell.
Uwu tatted on your ass as well, don't you, mate?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
the Uwu face tattooed on my ass.
Let's
Yeah.
You
go.
actually?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I can't
that
show
was
that
done
one
at
on
PAX.
Is that on
PAX
Twitter or?
Yeah, I think it is
Yeah,
actually.
would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was done at
But
PAX
yeah.
2019. That one.
That's
Yeah.
PAX
cool.
Australia
on the
2019.
arse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get over it. Like, once you get a few, you're just like, fuck it. It's just get whatever. Just start on your legs, and then you can just wear pants if you ever want to regret it. And it doesn't
Well,
really
I was
matter.
thinking
If you
just the
regret it-
top of my head, grow the hair back out, and it disappears whenever I don't want it there.
Oh yeah, the top of your head fucking hurts though.
Just get like a Phil
Yeah.
Anselmo
That
fucking
threatened me with a good
CFH on
time.
the side of the head, mate.
Yeah.
You'll be right.
When he gets
Yeah.
real close to the bone, man, holy fuck, that shit hurts, man. Yeah.
Well, actually, I was about to ask you about that. Do you have any chest tattoos?
No, I've got the side of my, like, from my armpit to my belt on my left side done, but
Okay.
that fucking hurt so much, man. That was
So-
AIDS.
The reason I
Right.
asked is my first tattoo is actually going to be across my chest, and
Oh,
it's
yeah,
going to be a
man.
massive fucking phoenix. for
Yeah,
my
yeah.
daughter. The name's Phoenix. So I've heard that like sternum area and
Oh,
the
yeah.
rib cage
Yeah.
is pretty fucked.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
And then I'm gonna get
Yeah.
an entire sleeve, so I have no skin left, like to show of just the evolution of gaming, all the way from the fucking like here,
Yeah.
all the way.
Man, it's different for everyone. So it's like some people are like, yeah, the really close, like in the muscly bits isn't as bad. So I find like on my calf, I could just sit there and get tattooed for like hours and it's fine. But once it gets close to bone and the skin gets thinner, so like on your shins, your ribs, like elbows, fucking tendons on your wrists, like
Yeah.
this one like here where those thick lines go like down the tendons of my wrist, that really fucking hurt. And stuff like that. But it depends. It's different for everyone, I think. But well, there is one common feature. It's gonna fucking hurt. That's it's more of a how much it hurts. See the meta, mate. You just take like fucking 2 ibuprofen before you go, and then just take 2 every fucking 2 hours. And then
Tell you
just
what, mate, I reckon I'll just like go a bottle of that deep, and I should be right.
Nah, trust me, it'll make it hurt way more if you're drunk.
Will it?
Yeah, because if you're really wasted, your blood's really thin, and so they're gonna tattoo over the same area because you bleed a lot and the ink comes out. So getting tanked. It just, I mean, you can have like a couple of beers while you're doing it, but if you get like fucking wasted the night before, you'll be fucked. And eat fuckloads before you go, like a big like fucking steak or something like that if you can, or fucking like 15 bacon and egg muffins, and then it'll make you feel heaps better, man.
All right, sick.
Yeah.
Appreciate the tips.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad apparently agrees with you there. They've jumped in and just confirmed all of that shit.
Yeah, don't get drunk. It makes it. I've gotten tattooed hungover multiple times, and it fucking sucks dicks. It's really bad. Yeah.
So Lee's calling me out right now. So and she's like, nah, just no drinking beers or nothing.
Yeah.
Just fucking
Yeah.
I mean, you know
where you're gonna go and get it done? You know who you're going to?
I've got a mate of mine who's gonna do it for me. We've been friends for fucking years. I fucking sung for him at his wedding and shit.
Yeah,
so
nice.
he's a tattoo artist and he's been doing it for like 15, 16 years. So
yeah. Has he worked down it?
Not in Melbourne.
Yeah.
No, not in Tassie. No.
No.
He's in Melbourne, yeah.
Oh,
I'm in
okay.
Melbourne. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm not in Tassie. Yeah,
I thought you were in Tassie for some reason.
I'm in Melbourne. Yeah. But he's giving me mates rates. He goes, I'll do 9 hours for $350 for you.
That's a
bargain.
bargain.
That is fucking sick.
Very very soon. I've got my the guy that did this sleeve. He's one of my good mates' boyfriends, and now I've just confused myself. Anyway, I'm mates with him, all right, and he's gonna come down to my house, and he's gonna teach me how to tattoo, and then I'm gonna tattoo myself on stream. So
that's gonna be gnarly.
So it should be interesting.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, actually, one of my regular viewers is currently hosting for You good? What are you checking? Hey, you're all good. Yeah, there's another person on TikTok right now who's giving himself a tattoo. So
Oh, really?
yeah, live shit. I'm not gonna drop the name because they can fuck off. But
Keep watching us. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Whatever the.
So did you
whatever
guys
this-
make a Twitch for, or did you guys live stream yeah, the podcast to platforms, like everything?
Yeah.
We were considering it.
We
considering it.
will, but with you, mate, just because we're not sure of your standings, because you are in fact a Twitch partner. We're
Yeah, I'm not really sure what
what
to do, what the deal
what
with
the
that is.
legal. Yeah. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sure if you're a guest on something else, that there's no issues there. But just to make sure that everything's above board with your end, man, and your obligations, we decided to
Yeah,
just
We
go
can't
ahead
have you
and
getting in
just,
trouble.
yeah.
Can't have you getting in trouble.
Especially for this shit, like stuff scribbling.
Especially this fucking shenanigan.
3
Yeah.
cooked units talking to Slush.
Yeah.
You should
I
do
also
the,
just
like
wanna-
the multi-stream to like every fucking platform possible. Just get everything going. Just
Well, that's
fucking-
what we plan to in the
do it.
future. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we were looking at Streamlabs, but all the shit with Streamlabs happening at the moment. We can't really endorse that shit. So
There is other ones like multi-stream platforms that'll just stream to absolutely everything, and it's just like a website, so you plug it in and it uses like RTMP server to do it, which is pretty cool.
I did look at that stuff. Have you done it before? Do you have one that you could?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. I can't remember what the name of it is, but you pretty much just log in all of your accounts
you can
onto
do
it and then just
restream
stream
and
to
all
that.
Yeah, you can do restream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's just Restream does it.
There's Restream and there's like multi-stream or something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know which one's better, but I'll look into it later. So it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Also, I want to quickly call out Gronkie, Mister. I'm just filling up my vape, so I won't smoke a cigarette inside.
Yeah, he's onto his fourth dart now.
Hello. But, if you can see, I press a button. No colours coming through, so we're done. I've got to charge it.
Oh, bugger, mate. Bugger.
Yeah, she
What a
died
shame.
again. Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
punching
worst
darts
paper going
inside.
around, mate.
Yeah.
We're punching darts into
So, talking about partner streaming, what got you into streaming, Slush? Like, how did you discover the platform, and what was the turning point for you, mate, that made you go, you know what?
Oh,
This is
mate,
fucking
it
my
was
jam.
It was. I swear it was Jono who got me onto it. Oh no, actually, I was like, I used to watch Grims and Shroud play fucking heaps of PUBG, because I was really into PUBG, and then Jono was like, good old JB was
Yeah,
fucking,
that was our last guest.
yeah.
He's a really good dude. I like
He was like, I'm gonna get into streaming, and I was like, yeah, I'm fucking way funnier than him. I'm gonna stream. no, he's like, yeah, it's really easy to set up, man. And I was like, yeah, I should give it a go, because I was just talking shit and playing PUBG all the time, so I just started doing it. And then it sort of I think I got lucky because I started playing Tarkov when Tarkov was taken off, and then it just sort of grew with the Tarkov sort of growing. So it ended up being like Tarkov's growth was linked to mine, which is like, now I'm off Tarkov is a bit weird, but it was good though.
So,
Yeah, that's
what? Speaking about that, what happened there with Tarkov?
They
just haven't
Games
re-
had a big head move, man. They just had a biggest brain move, which was enabling Twitch drops, which really hadn't been done up until that point.
Yeah. Well, their Twitch drops were super good as well, because like they're not just like a skin. They're like, they give you like a literal advantage in the game. So everyone wanted them. So there was just so many people watching that it just ended up being fucking massive. And then heaps of people got lots of followers off it and stuff, and so started growing heaps. But I think like I stopped playing because they just hadn't released any content in like 2 years, and I was just sort of getting bored. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go and play other random shit. But I'll probably go back once they drop some good content, and I'll be back on that grind. I'll be enjoying it.
That's fair.
Yeah, right.
That's fair.
So that was the main thing that made you turn into a variety streamer then, just the lack of content in Tarkov.
Yeah, I was just sort of getting bored of it, man. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
I didn't really. That's always, I swear that it's the goal of every streamer though, to just like stream whatever they want and get a fuck ton of viewers and be rich. You know,
Doesn't pan out that way, but
yeah, it doesn't always pan out that way, but no, yeah, it's like I swear it's the goal of like every Twitch streamer to be a variety streamer and get like a ton of viewers just playing whatever they want and just being themselves.
Exactly.
But
Bit of
like,
personality.
once I got to
Well,
a
you gotta-
certain point on Tarkov, I was like, oh, I can take a hit of like getting like less viewers, and still survive. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go and I'll take the hit and then just have fun every day, you know. So
Yeah.
Well, it does burn you out as
Do
well,
shit
man.
like this.
Especially when you can no longer support or back, maybe game devs' decisions or what they're bringing
Yeah.
in, breaking the game. change one thing, and you know, it's really interesting, man, to see how many people do turn to variety, because I think, you know, look, variety is the spice of life, and I think that really does hold true with streaming. I think, you know, if you're going to keep pushing on a game that you don't enjoy, you don't like, you don't agree with, you know, whatever gun they brought in that's broken to shit, it really just reflects in the stream quality, man. So you can either stream to 800 people and be fucking dismal, or you can stream to 400 people and have a fucking great time, man. And I think
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I think quality of content and fostering that community and that family vibe within the stream, man, I think that supersedes all.
Yeah, I think like when it comes to games as well, if there's something intrinsically wrong with the game, then the community becomes really fucking toxic as well. So like if there's a bug in a game and it's people are like either exploiting it or it's pissing people off, then they just start being cunts to everyone else in the community. So like every time Tarkov's waiting for a wipe and it's getting really fucking slow, everyone's just a fuckhead. And it's just like, look, I understand. We're all fucking annoyed. We're waiting for something. You're just being dickheads, though. Like, it just, you just get over it. You're just like, fuck this, man. I don't need to sit here and listen to this shit. Like, everyone's just being a cunt to each other. And none of, you're not gaining anything from it. It's like, I don't need to listen to these motherfuckers. Like, none of them are coming in and fucking paying me fucking $5 million. So why the fuck do I need to sit here and listen to these cocksuckers? I'm out of here.
Yeah, well, that fucking old when they had a cry about the leg meta bullshit.
Yeah, oh man, they cry about everything in Tarkov, man. But it happens every wipe though, because there's always something that's fucking annoying in every wipe. And then once there's no more content, no one's entertained. They just turn to being a cunt to each other because they're bored. And instead, they could just go play something else and be happy.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Not have that toxicity. And I mean, I'm not.
Rust is
don't
the
bring
most
Rust
toxic fucking.
Don't bring Rust into this.
Rust is just fucking basically toxic because
the whole game is just you're there to be a dick to people.
Yeah, but that's like, but that is the whole game though. Like,
if you're not a toxic cunt in Rust, you don't succeed.
I do though. I do. And then you just have to negotiate around all these dickheads just carrying on being absolute assholes. You can kill someone and then just give them a gun back. GG, man. Like, you don't have to be an asshole and destroy everything they own and salt and fucking salt their women and rape their earth.
You don't have to. All of their guns together and drop a fucking grenade on top of it.
600 rocket foundation raids all day on 2x1s, right? That's all it is.
If you're not griefing it, you're really playing Rust.
The second I get fire arrows, man, I'm searching for wooden doors to burn down.
Just fuck that burning shit. It down. Fuck 'em all.
The second I got a flamethrower, I'm burning this cunt's fucking 2x2 with wood doors down. Like, fuck him, he's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got a random stick and I've got a gun. Fuck yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
If I get an Eoka, I'm Eoka the shit out of this cunt's door. Fuck him. Who cares?
Yeah. No, that's how I used to play. I'd set up my little 1x2 and then just get Eokas and then just go and raid other fuckheads. Like, I'm not farming. I just want to offline raid everyone on the server to be a dick.
That's the way you do it. Because if you build up a base, it's just gonna get fucking raided. You got to make it look like you've got nothing so you don't get touched.
That's it.
But, yeah.
You make yourself look like a peasant with your fucking cobblestone or your fucking stone shit. Nobody goes for you.
Yeah. You have like a 1x2 with like 5 M2s in it.
Nobody raids you because they're like, no, what a waste of time.
Yeah. The real play, like the one that I used to love, was the 2x2s with like the double airlocks and shit. Yeah. And then you just build like 50 of them all over the map. And so you just got fucking heaps. So if one of them gets raided, it just doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, yeah. Unless you're unlucky like me and then they fucking hit every single place for some reason. I had like 4 different bases set up in the last wipe and they just fucking every single one got rolled.
You just build them in the wrong place.
I must do.
You must.
Like I try to put them in the like hidden spots, like on cliffs and shit like that. But no.
Oh, that's what you're doing wrong. You're gonna make sure they're in the open, so everybody goes, "Nah, this cunt's got nothing."
Yeah. No, you put them right next to the bases and shit like that, man. And then then the people just leave you alone because they're like, "Oh, no, fuck that cunt."
Yeah, he's a nobody. He's only played for one day. He's got nothing. There's 94 fucking M249s, whatever in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Where's Darcy gone? He's just had enough of this. He's like, fuck, I hate Rust. I'm not.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Everyone hates Rust.
No, we talked about Rust and he goes, I know nothing about this game, so I'm just going to go and,
visit Rondog. Yeah.
Good old Rondog.
Ronnie.
Yeah. I love watching him play with my dog. It's fucking hilarious, man. Like, just punting him around. I got a Scottish Terrier. He's He's around here somewhere. But the run dog just fucking hits him with the nose and just sends him fucking flying, man. It's hilarious. Just like fucking yeet.
Yeah, right. When I met Ronnie, right, it was nighttime and Darcy came to the door and Ronnie was like, "Who the fuck's this guy? What's he doing here? He shouldn't be here." I walked in and he's carrying on and going on, and I'm pretty good with dogs, so I'd won him over and I was down on his level and I was giving him belly rubs and everything, and he's trying to give me licks on the face, and I tried to reciprocate that, so I like blew him a kiss and he just froze. And then fucking the teeth come out and he's growling. He's like, "Nah, bro, we're not there yet."
That's fair enough. That's sexual assault, mate.
It was, yeah. As fucking my partner's dad was like, "It's just the dog should just like, nah, Darcy, get this guy away from me. He's trying to fuck me. Get him out."
He's fucked.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's fair enough.
I'll let you kiss me,
Yeah.
that was you.
Oh, mate, you wait, PAX. We'll set it up. You're on to another fucking dart. Oh.
Pax.
Yeah, that's his six. Five, yeah.
Nah, I'm coming to Tassie soon, so
Hey, actually?
yeah.
Fuck.
We're all gonna go out and
Well, I have to deal with that.
only
Yeah,
if
man,
you
you're
want
coming.
to.
No,
there
it's
you go.
not
No,
an
you
option.
fucking- You're
He's
so
coming.
big. Sauce.
He's on the way
from
from
my
my place
house.
to town, so we'll
Yeah,
drag him.
we're going to Slushes. We're not doing it at my
Oh,
fucking
All
you
right,
said I was
Slash,
staying
you're
at
it. You're
your
the
house,
destination, mate.
I'll start at my fucking house.
No, Darcy.
Man. Yeah, we'll have a drink down at my house. We'll get on the piss. I got a good setup down here actually. It's good.
Absolutely, let's do it.
You cunts can come down and sand the car for me.
All right.
Yeah,
Like,
all
I'm
right,
a
I don't
dado,
care.
mate.
Yeah, I mean, I want to learn more about cars and shit. You teach me something
That's-
and just
If that's
make me
what
do
it
all the
takes to
manual
come to
labor.
your place, to have a
Now,
couple of beers.
Darcy's gonna teach you guys while I watch.
Darcy's not going to teach me shit. He was
Darcy
standing there
knows
and be
way
like,
more
"Nah,
about it."
now do that. You're doing that. Do it wrong. Do it this way." And then he'll do nothing but supervise, and fucking 8 hours will go by.
Yeah, that's the
So
point.
we'll have two
I'm
foremen.
supervising this whole fucking conversation, mate. You know, like it's just what I do, mate.
Well, you're doing a bad job. We've gone way off rails, mate. Way off the rails. All right. Yeah. Okay. Fucking golden age of gaming for you, Slush. What do you reckon? Last time it was 1998. We had Windows 98. We had all those fucking amazing releases from that year. Have you got something that stands out? Some sort of game, maybe just
the
Pokemon?
golden age of gaming. So
Yeah.
like when games were the best.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see. I find that hard because I'm like, I went like heaps of shooters, and then I just played WoW like a fucking shut in for like years, and so it's stuff. It's a hard one. I think like I always think of The Witcher 3 when I think of like the best game I've ever
That is a
played.
god tier game.
Is
Have you ever
that
read the
so?
books?
That's good too.
Yeah, I'm actually reading the books at the moment. Yeah,
The books are fucking good, aren't they? Which one are you up to?
I'm only the first one.
yeah.
I'm a slow reader. Actually, I'm
That's all
just
good.
slow.
It's taken me like 3 years to get to like the seventh book or something like that. I just pick them up and put them down all the time. It's such a good thing that I rewatched the TV series because the first time I watched it, I was like, nah, it's not fucking it doesn't match the books. Oh, and I was doing the whole like pretentious thing, and then we went back and watched it the other week, and it's actually not bad.
Oh, the show's
I
looking
need to
good.
rewatch it, man. I just
Henry
couldn't get
Cavill.
into the show the first time around, so I need to.
He's a good looking man. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Oh fuck yeah!
Why-
yeah.
I can't think of Henry Cavill, but that's what a man
Henry
should look like.
Cavill.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Just to him
main
chopping
question-
wood and me masturbating in a wicker chair watching. It's
Yeah.
so the perfect lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus.
So
Okay,
I mean,
really,
you said World of Warcraft was one of your biggest games that you were playing. What now that's where you got the name Slushpuppy from, isn't it? Like you didn't get it from the game, but that's where you solidified your name as Slushpuppy.
Yeah, that was like my first WoW character, my hunter. During classic days, I called him Slushpuppy, and then that's just sort of carried on. And I'm just so used to getting called Slush by people online that I was like, fuck it, that'll do. It's funny when I started streaming, I was I was fucking I started a Facebook page. One of my ex-girlfriends, she broke up with me because I played too much WoW. And she's like, "You still going on about all this shit?" Sent me a Facebook message. Fuck you, bitch.
Look at me now.
Leave me alone.
That's awesome. Yeah, I never actually got into WoW. I was more of a fucking RuneScape nerd.
Yeah,
Played
me
that
too.
for way too many
Me
years.
too.
Yeah, see, I
Yeah,
never played
Ultimate
RuneScape.
Online.
I've watched a fair bit of
Yeah,
RuneScape.
please don't. Just not Ultima.
He always
Just
talks
fucking
about
mate,
it. He
Ultimate
loves it.
Online. was the
Nobody
fucking...
cares.
Yeah, it was the original MMORPG, mate.
Was it
fucking
actually
Godzilla,
the
you know
original
it.
though? Was it?
It actually was. I will give him that. It was.
We had to look this up last time. There's a
Yeah.
fucking massive debate.
It was.
Yeah. The first and the
Oh,
best,
man.
mate, of all
Yeah,
time.
but the
That's
thing
the
was
best.
that nobody in the chat knew what Ultima Online was, but everybody knew what WoW and fucking RuneScape was, though.
Ultimate
Yeah, 'cause they're
Online, like I
better,
said,
obviously,
man,
'cause they're better.
was the world's most played MMORPG for a long time.
Then how come
man.
nobody
World of
fucking knew
Warcraft
what it
basically
was?
fucking knocked
Because
it
it came out in fucking 1997, and every cunt was still sitting in their dad's balls when it came out, man.
It's true though, man. Like, yeah, the Ultima Online's always flown under the radar, and I've never understood why.
Honestly, it looks better than RuneScape, and it came out
shits
before
on
it.
RuneScape, mate. It
Fuck
shits
off.
on
Fuck
fucking
off. Hang on.
RuneScape.
No, Rune.
Which RuneScape? The new
first
one or
one.
the old
Any
one?
fucking
The first-
RuneScape,
oh,
doesn't
the
matter.
First one's bullshit.
Yeah,
I can't
all of
even
them.
care.
Yeah,
Nah,
but at the end of the
RuneScape
day,
3 looks
mechanic-
alright, alright?
No, fuck off.
Nah,
3's
RuneScape wasn't
dog shit.
RuneScape 3
I
like
like
fucking
RuneScape.
shit.
It's shit. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Old
I
school,
like
mate.
fucking
Old school RuneScape's where it's at. I will admit.
Unpopular
I'll say that
opinion.
right now. No, it's not
Yeah.
unpopular opinion. Evolutionary
me,
combat was
I have
dog
the-
shit.
Yeah, I know, but I appreciate it more. It's more of a playable MMO rather than just to fucking sit there and grind and I've pushed a button. Oh, I suppose that's the same thing.
But see,
That's
Ultima's
the
different,
same
but
as
I pushed a
that's just
different
New
button.
World, man.
Nah.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
old school RuneScape is just New World with shitty graphics.
That's
Yeah.
it. It is.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if New World had, better content and a fucking crafting system and leveling for the crafts and stuff like that wasn't horseshit, didn't rely on you getting annoyed by people running up with people to fucking smack you. Every time I try to level up my mining, like I'll do it trying to get the
That just sounds like a fucking
a me
picnic error,
problem, or-
mate. Yeah, it's problem in chair, not in computer, bro. It's like, it sounds like you're just shit at the game.
I wanted Orichalcum, whatever the fuck it's called, and I went up to the what's it called, Shattered Mountain, and I was running around there, and just
Yeah.
everyone in the command was just leading the fucking NPCs to me, just smack me, and then they'd steal the last hit on the thing, and I'd die to the NPCs, and I'm like, I'm fucking done, I'm out, I'm had enough, that's it.
Oh, so you just crap
shit,
at it and
yeah.
annoy it.
Yeah, basically.
Long
Yeah.
story
It's
short,
Yeah.
rage
Yeah.
quit.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
So what you do is you just don't mine Orichalcum, you just buy it because it costs like a cent, and then
I know, but it really, I don't know. I was kind of like, if I'm gonna mine all this shit and get all my other crafts up, I'm gonna go mine this, and then I'll do this and I'll do that, and then they ruined it for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for the new content.
fuck,
that
you
now?
just buy fucking gold from fucking Asian farming guilds and then
Yeah, I'll hit up LKG. What's up, LKG?
yeah, exactly.
This stream's actually sponsored. The podcast is actually sponsored by LKG.
Yeah.
Isn't it
Buy your
the
gold today.
Venezuelans these days? The Venezuelans are the ones who are making all the dosh.
I see. Is
There
it
we
is it
go.
is it because their dollar is like terrible? It's like makes heaps of money for them.
Yeah, fucking.
I don't know, what's gonna happen like in any country that has like a really shit dollar? It's gonna be worth more money just to farm gold, you know?
Yeah. So
Right.
so currently, Jagex, they've got the makers of RuneScape. They've currently got a lawsuit going on in the UK because of all the fucking Venezuelans and people from third world countries like that play the game, make a shit ton of dollars USD to
And
like
Jagex
support their
isn't gonna
families.
cut.
No, well they're not,
Yeah.
and they're like trying to take the dollar arena out and all this shit. Like,
Yeah, well. So they
huge
should.
lawsuit.
How dare they support their families?
Yeah,
via a
how
video game?
dare these poor
That's it.
Venezuelans get on there and make some dollars?
That's the
And
hard
not
part
get
when
them
you
off.
like talk about it. It's like if I was them, like if I was a
I'd do it.
Venezuelan dude, I'd fucking do it.
Yeah.
Go, man.
It's like
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
like
then
all
you're
those,
like,
listeners.
fuck, I hate these cunts. It annoys me when they hack to do it because then it's like they're
Yeah.
ruining my experience. But I don't give a fuck about gold sellers, to be honest. I give two flying fucks about them in New World. Like, yeah, do your thing. Like, if you need to make money and support your family by fucking, I mean, I play video games to support my family, and it's like, whatever. As long as they have to grind for it. But if they just dupe the gold and then fucking sell it for nothing, it's like, fuck you.
Yeah,
It's
fuck
like-
you, cunt. Yeah, it's
yeah.
like the Tarkov experience where you get like all the cheaters come in there and sell all the shit, and they're just like, I'm gonna cheat to make my money because I'm a
Yeah.
piece of garbage.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually ever played a single labs run where there hasn't been some fuckwit who's like triple tapped me through a wall and killed me.
Yeah. It's hard with Tarkov because like the servers are so shit. You can't even tell if you're dying to a hacker or not.
Yeah,
I swear,
That's
every time I very rarely call hacks on stream because like I don't want to just be like, oh fuck this guy, I'm gonna fucking complain about hackers and shit like that for like 3 hours. I don't want to be that cunt. But every time I've ever gone, oh fuck, that was fucking suspect. Then I look at the name and I'm like, it's another streamer, and I'm like, and I'm like, I actually know that guy. He's just way better than me.
Yeah.
And I'm just
As long as you
whinging,
admit it.
which is like,
Yeah.
nah, but I hate it that my first response is just like, there's no possible way that anyone can be better than me without cheating. and then I find out that they are just better than me, and I'm like, oh, I'm such a sack. Like, it
Yeah.
sucks.
Died
Yeah.
to
What is my
Pestilly.
experience
Who's
online?
this cunt?
Yeah.
Pestilly. Nah, fuck, he's shit.
Nah.
I've killed him 6 times. He's no
Yeah,
good.
he's easy
He's
farming,
easy,
mate.
Factory. Oh, fuck, he's gone.
You just wait until I always get him when he's in the later hours of his stream, so he's easy pickings.
Yeah, easy. Me
On,
too.
on his
Yeah,
72-hour
that's what I
stream,
do.
71 and a half hours in, you're fucking clapping me like,
Yeah, that's it.
gotcha,
Yeah,
scrub.
he's
Got
got
him.
him. Fucking scrub.
Nerd.
You're like, fuck you, and he literally doesn't even blink when he dies. He's just like,
He's just like, he's not even conscious anymore. Yeah, he's just passed
yeah,
out.
yeah, exactly, yeah,
He's been live for 90 hours. I kill him. Nah, you fucking shit.
yeah. Yeah, Pest is fucking amazing though. He's like,
He's-
He is,
so
he is
fucking-
sensational.
Yeah.
man.
yeah,
Yeah. All right, so we've kind of covered how you came up as a streamer then, so through Tarkov and all that. Do you have any tips for people who want to be streamers coming up now, sort of time? New people, any tips to give?
you want my business plan?
Yeah, give us your business plan, step by step.
Just here we go. Yeah.
Give us
Alright,
the
so you
Slush
make
Puppy
notes?
Well, you
fucking
know-
business.
you-
1 to 3 easy steps.
Yep.
Every single cunt in the world will go like this. Be consistent. All right. That's all I'll say. And that's just consistent streams, man. All right. So what you need is you need 3 different types of content. All right. So you need the hub content, which is your that's your Twitch stream. So you're always there, like you're there to answer questions and stuff like that. So that's your hub. All right. Then you need your helper content, that's a YouTube. So you've got guides, so you're teaching people how to play the game, and you're fucking and you're putting out guides on your YouTube, telling people how to make like meta guns, how to farm gold and shit like that. And then the next one up is hero content, which is where you're doing shit like fucking trying to raise $1 million in a year for a charity or something like what Pest did, or doing a fucking stream that goes for fucking 300 hours, all right? That's the hero hub helper setup, and that's how you need to do it. Every successful streamer has that. And that's like,
Yeah,
look at every single successful streamer. They've got guides on YouTube. They fucking stream 12 hours a day, and then they do fucking huge hero content like fucking 300-hour streams, non-stop subathons, fucking massive charity shit, like fucking huge stuff like that. It's the easiest way to do it.
All
It's
right.
not- well, it's
there you
actually
go,
Flash
ladies and
streams.
gentlemen.
It's not the easiest way to do it. It takes working like fucking 28 hours a day, but that is how you do it.
There you go.
And I don't, I can say that, but I don't do that all the time, nearly at all. So, but every single successful streamer that I've ever seen does that. That's
Speaking
how.
about those long streams, though, Slush. So the current stream team that I'm in, we just had one of our guys in there. He hit the world record for the longest subathon ever.
Really? How long was it?
69 days.
69 days. Who was it?
69
Nice.
days. His name is the Ghost in the Machine.
Yeah, fucking 69 days.
69 days straight. World
Yeah.
record.
Did he steal that from Ludwig?
Huh?
Did he steal that
Yes,
record from
yes,
Ludwig?
he did. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
right.
that's the hero shit. That's it's hard because that's what it takes these days. Like that's the kind of shit you need to put
Commitment.
yourself through. Like that kind of commitment. Like and like when I was starting to stream, it was like doing a 24-hour stream. It was like, I'm doing a 24-hour stream. Look at me go. And people would be like, whoa, 24-hour stream. And then someone like Pest or Landmark is, well, this is why I was doing all the Tarkov stuff. And these guys were becoming massive. They're like, I'm going to do a 75-hour stream. And then it was like, oh, I can't deal with that. I can't do that. I think my heart's going to explode. And then Pest just was like, yeah, I'm going to stream for 30 days straight. And then it's like, nah, that's enough. I don't care.
done.
That's enough for me.
I've got
I'm done.
enough.
It's
Yeah.
just like, I've got what I want. Yeah, just
Like you look
Yeah.
at Darcy and fucking Brendo and whatever.
What are you getting at
And
here?
we did
Steady
the
on.
old fucking
Choose
40
your
hour with
words
New
very
World.
fucking wisely, cunt.
Like, we did the 40 hour, and like, that was fucked. I wanted to die. Like, imagine
I did
going
30.
for 30 days.
hour one.
What do you mean
man.
40? What?
I was,
30
did
hours
30.
killed me.
I was
I
still
did.
I'm
awake
not
for
doing
40
40.
hours.
Yeah,
I
so
went
was
to bed.
I. I was still playing New
couldn't,
World.
yeah, I couldn't fucking go to sleep.
So it's
But-
really hard to do that. It's really hard to do that kind of stuff. And then when you do those kind of massive ones as well, sometimes it can be wasted. You have to position yourself with like you have to have like a lot of hype built around something like that for it to be successful. Because if you
Yeah.
do it and you have no hype, say I'm just like tomorrow I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream and there's nothing built up around it at all, then I'm not going to get anything from it except for the fact that I'm streaming in 12 hours in my off-peak time when no one's going to watch me, and then tomorrow I'm going to be fucking tired and not get on. So I've wasted essentially a day of streaming, and for no fucking reason at all. So
Why are you describing the New World launch for me, mate? What are you doing? That's my
it's
exact experience.
yeah. It's
I mean, that was the experience we all got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It's
were
hard.
watching.
Like that kind of stuff's really difficult. Like a 24-hour stream is not going to help you as a small streamer. This is the kind of like hero content or whatever that's not going to
Gotta
work
do that
for you.
basic.
You need to be doing like if you want to get big as a streamer, the key is making guides. It's like everyone uses YouTube for guides. Every time I've produced a guide, it has gotten thousands more views than anything else I've ever put on YouTube if it's good. And then it drives people over to your Twitch channel. The easiest way to gain Twitch viewers is to just make fucking YouTube guides. And every streamer that I've ever seen get partnered or get successful has just done that. That's the easiest way to do it.
But then I have to put in effort and edit content and
Yep.
can't just sit here for 12 hours pretending I'm working.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly. See, I just want to sit here and play video games and just talk shit. So
Yeah,
I don't do that. But every time I've done it, it's worked really well. I'm just too fucking lazy to do it. So
That's
the
where
only
the pay
person I have to
people-
blame if this fails is me. So it's like
I reckon you're doing pretty good. You have pretty consistent numbers. Just fucking,
Yeah.
I don't know. Just don't draw a
Yeah,
swastika
you're doing
on your
all
head.
right for an up-and-coming streamer, Slush. You're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
mate.
you're doing
You'll
all
get
right.
there
Yeah,
one
up
day,
and
mate.
coming. Yeah, keep at it, mate.
Yeah.
Keep the grind, you know.
yeah. That is it,
All right,
yeah.
well,
That is 100% the key though. It's just even if you're playing like something super niche, you gotta remember that like every cunt's wanting to play it. Like you can just pick up any game and then just start making guides on it. And then but you don't even need to know what you're doing. Just fucking there's cunts on I've watched cunts on Twitch that have no idea what the fuck they're doing, make guides on shit, and then people still watch them because they're like, this guy knows what he's doing, and I'm sitting there going, that guy's fucking retarded. And so
Hang on,
it's
hang on. How long did Colts have the fucking New World teacher in his title for? Was it
He's
like
still got
as
it,
soon
man.
as
But
the
he's
game
playing
came out?
a
Yeah,
game
no,
the other day.
and you know,
like New World
you know what's
teacher.
funny? You know what's funny is that he and I had this exact same conversation when we first started playing New World, and he and I pretty much he contacted me and he said, hey man, do you want to like I know you've been doing this for a while, and I was like, okay, here's the rundown, and he was like, oh wow, that's like really helpful. And he made a fuck ton of YouTube guides, and then he started streaming New World. His numbers have like tripled since the last time he's played it, since he moved on to there, and he's about to get partnered. It works.
That's fucking awesome. He has
So,
been doing pretty well.
And that's what he does. He makes YouTube shorts that are fucking guides on the game. He makes YouTube videos that are guides on the game, and he teaches people how to play the game. Helper hub
So,
hero content.
What you're
It's
saying
fucking-
is, what I need to do is just make YouTube guides on how to be an absolute god, like I am at CS:GO, and I'll just get 1 million viewers.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
pick a game that's good that people still play and isn't just filled with bots and hackers.
Yeah.
Well, you're just playing in the wrong areas, mate. Like I don't play against cheaters. I mean, you know, I
But
play.
but you don't even need to pick a game that's like massive. Like if you and you also don't need to go into like super in-depth shit like on how to guide. Like some of the best YouTube videos I have are on like Project Zomboid, which is like a relatively really small game. But I've just been like I made a base that was in a cool location and I was like, this base fucking rocks. And then all it was me just fucking playing the game and talking shit and fighting around that base. I didn't explain why it was good, but people just saw that and were like, oh, that's a cool base. And there's not many guides out on it because it's a small game, but people still play it. And then they fucking love it. It gets heaps of views. Like and then people come over to my YouTube, come over to my Twitch. I get heaps of viewers when I play Project Zomboid now. So it's like, that's how you do it, man.
Yeah.
It's the best way to drive viewership.
Fucking there we go, ladies and gentlemen. You've got it. That's all we needed.
Yeah.
I'm out. Thank you very much. That's all I was here for.
I'm going to my guides.
I'm
Go-
actually
go
going to
to
go
YouTube now.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, like Vox. If you've ever watched Vox on Twitch, most of his grind to partner has been through making YouTube guides. Like
Yeah,
he's not.
Voxy's pulling, generally speaking, about 500,000 views on a good guide as well, man. You know, Voxy's he's really putting a lot of effort into his YouTube
Yeah,
and his guides.
his
so it's
YouTube
really
is
reflected.
extremely good. Yeah,
It is,
and
it is,
so
yeah.
he Vox could if Vox had one thing that I would see. This is like, and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I know everything, but like looking at it from the outside, if I had to tell Vox one thing that he needs to do, it's that he needs to stream a little bit more and do more of the hero stuff, like the fucking the hero kind of content. He's got the hub and the helper on lock. The other stuff, you know. See, mine, I just do the hub stuff. So I'm just online for 12 hours a day, and then I just talk shit, and then I'm just always available and reachable. That's the shit that I do well. I'm not very good at the other stuff, you know. So I fail on that. But if you can be really good at all three, then you'll be a really big streamer.
Yeah, man, and it's interesting to hear that, dude. You know, I think that's one of the things that everybody sort of misses when they first start streaming. You know, it's and it's something I did as well. Like early days, I was like, right, I'm not going to fail this. I'm gonna have a YouTube when I start my Twitch. And here I am 2.5 years later, just starting a YouTube.
Yeah.
It
is really hard, though.
It's one of those things that you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then you never do. And you sort of get sucked into that mindset, though, don't you, man? Where it's easy to get sucked into that mindset where it's like, if I'm not live, I'm not growing. I'm not, you know. It's one of those businesses. Like streaming is sort of like counterintuitive across the board. You know, like
The
a lot of people
reality
think,
is
oh
that
man,
if
I'm
you
not going to tell people to go and see this other streamer because then they're not going to come to me. And it's like how many business models would focus around sharing the love? Not many. You're not going to say, oh, John down the road does fucking sweet pies. You know, go and get a pie from him as well.
Yeah.
Most businesses wouldn't do that.
That's
But
the
in
hard
streaming,
part. Like you just
do, you know, like
you don't
share the
like
love.
when it comes to streaming, like the idea of being online 24/7 is probably hurtful because you just end up tired, burnt out, and making shitty content. Like you look at someone like Barjo, the Australian streamer. He does really short streams, but or Cowboy, another Australian streamer. They do really short streams. They're fucking amazing and they're super high energy and they're really, really fucking good. And that's he has grown despite a lot of people's like he does like 5-hour streams and that's it. And that's fine. And then he spends the rest of the time just making his stream fucking amazing. And that's like a completely different approach, but it's worked amazing for him. Like he can play whatever he wants. He gets 1,000 viewers now. So that's.
I mean, Barjo does have
he brings the
essentially an
entertainment
entire generation behind him, though. You know,
it's not that. It's because he puts effort into his stream. He's actually trying to make an entertaining like piece of thing.
Man.
It's like
brilliant.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying
it's actually
is,
content. It's not just sitting down and being like.
I remember when Barjo had
man, from the early days on Australian TV.
No, I remember when Barjo had like 100 viewers average, and over the last 3 years, he's gone to having like 1,000 viewers average because he's put in that effort and he's done really well with it. He's done
his green screen work, man. His green screen work's fucking sensational.
Yeah. It's not even that. It's just everything on his stream. Everything is like so interactive. I do watch Barjo, so yeah.
Yeah,
it's the quality.
Yeah, Barjo's
it's
good.
The quality. Yeah, he put in the effort and he gets the rewards. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know what
it's different for everyone. Yeah, but he definitely did something different, and it's paid off super well for him because he's good at it, and that's you gotta find how you can fit into that niche where you can make yourself like fucking amazing within the sort of landscape that exists, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean the singer from Axis, what is it? Axis of Awesome.
Yeah.
You know, she's streaming now and doing really fucking well with the streaming category as well.
We're talking about the 4 chord song.
Yeah. That's a fucking great song as well, man. What a great song that is. That's a banger.
The problem is I think that a lot of people just see streaming and then they're just like, I'm gonna do what all the top streamers do. So they look at someone like Shroud, fucking Summit, XQC and shit like that, and those cunts just sit online for 14 hours a day and just play games. But the problem is that they're at the top of every category that they sit in, and so every time if you sit in the top of a gaming category and it is a popular game, you will grow exponentially inside that category. But if you're not, you need to get your views from somewhere else, and that's like your TikTok, fucking YouTube, Twitter, like that kind of shit. Otherwise, you just beating a dead horse, man. Like if you sit with like 5 viewers at the bottom of the Fortnite category or whatever's fucking big at the moment, just chatting or whatever, like us right now, I'm sitting here with like 140 viewers in just chatting. I'm not gonna grow from this because they're like I'm at the bottom of like a billion streamers. No one's gonna see me ever unless I do something that's fucking amazing. So you can't just grind away by doing that unless you've got something unique to offer, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. And that's what I found. Like when you first start, you get random people dropping in just because you have one viewer or whatever, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, what's going on?" Because they found you at the bottom of the list. As soon as you get a couple of viewers, average, you just fucking you're lost in a sea of other idiots trying to do the same thing, and
Yeah.
there's nothing. But
But-
such is the fun experience of being a streamer.
yeah. It just takes a lot of work though. Like that's a lot of people just see it as playing a game when in fact it's not. It's a entire fucking
It's an entire
marketing
ecosystem. Yeah, it's an
Well,
ecosystem.
you have to be a fucking marketing genius. You have to be a multimedia editor. You have to be fucking you need to know all this shit. You need to put in the hard yards, and then you hire other people to do it, and then you lay back and fucking rest on your
Then do
laurels
your
and
fuck all.
fucking
Yeah.
and do fuck all. So,
Ah, dear. Well, following on from this conversation, then, what do you say is the future of streaming? Do you think YouTube is going to beat Twitch? Do you think Twitch is going to beat YouTube? Do you think they're going to be?
Ooh, let's get balls deep in this one. Let's go.
Mr. Twitch partner, we've got you live right now. You're on camera. Remember that?
Don't badmouth Unky Bezos, mate. You'll lose that
I-
partnership.
yeah, I think the only thing that's going to come from it is that there's going to come to a point where Twitch and YouTube are just going to be arguing over streamers that it's just going to make streamer pay better. And I like that because let's face it, Twitch takes way too much of your money. Like when you're first starting out, they take like fucking, what is it? 50%?
You get
Yep.
250 from each
Yeah,
sub.
that's
whatever that
way
is.
too much.
Well, after
Like,
tax, you get 221.
It's
Yeah.
221.
so yeah, eventually I think that Twitch will get squeezed, and then and because of YouTube offering like multi-million-dollar deals, I think and Facebook as well, I think Twitch will get squeezed. I think Facebook's probably gonna try and I think at the moment levering themselves to be more like YouTube, where you're like you're trying to they're trying to get just like a video platform, and then they're gonna work on their live streaming platform. But Facebook's live stream platform sucks dicks, and
It's pretty
YouTube
rubbish.
YouTube needs to work on their UI as well because it's confusing as shit. I swear they just need to like separate out their sites and just make it easier. And then I think the only good thing it will just come to streamers because it'll just be good competition, which is
Well,
how
it's
it
like
should
video
be.
games, you know. Anyone that's doing something right really puts pressure on the other people, you know. Like what Facebook does right is it's split. You know, they really support the streamers financially, but they're not really doing too much else that's decent. You got YouTube that's sort of creating. Here's the thing: YouTube and Twitch only need to go an ass hair either way, and they can dominate. They can destroy the other platform. YouTube needs to make their their live streaming a bit more intuitive, a bit more easy, a bit more functional. Whereas Twitch need to make their discoverability, their VODs, things like that a bit better. Now, either company only needs to go an arse hair either way. And, you know, either company that actually listens to their users, both viewers, streamers, and you know, just the light casuals who use it every now and then for maybe a concert or something. Anyone, like either one that listens to them is going to win. So it's really interesting, and we're in quite an interesting battle right now because you got YouTube doing a lot of good things, and you got Twitch seemingly under the spotlight all the time for something negative, but everyone still comes to Twitch. You know, Twitch still is the powerhouse of live streaming and live entertainment. But you know, one of them is going to be that holistic sort of
For now.
for now, yeah. One of them
fucking
only needs
sick
to
of
make
Twitch.
minor adjustments, and they can become that entire community hub. You know, I mean, look at YouTube now. You can literally make a post, and you can do polls and shit like that.
Yeah,
Whereas Twitch, you can only really do that like in your you know your actual live stream. So it's really
Yeah.
interesting to see who's going to become the king of that entire entertainment industry, whether it's, you know, creating that community. And I feel like my brain says YouTube. But you know, as established streamers, as many people know, it's not easy, even as an affiliate, it's not easy to sort of try and migrate, you know, your whole community over to YouTube.
Oh, it's almost impossible.
No. Yeah.
It is
Drag them
impossible.
kicking and screaming.
You're really going to have to toss a coin and say, I'm either starting again, or I'm going to stick with this. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
And
I was going to
and,
say
yeah,
earlier
it's-
is about that. Is like I tried to push my YouTube as well as my Twitch, but my Twitch blew up like way more than my YouTube did.
well, YouTube
So-
has the offline discoverability.
Yeah, so YouTube,
Yeah.
YouTube, the thing is like you think it's not as good. The YouTube makes you money while you're doing nothing, and
That's
makes you
fair.
engage your followers while you're doing nothing. So
That's fair.
like think about like this is one thing I saw when there was those the Twitch pay leaks. I thought this was fucking hilarious. This one of the I think it was Zuckles. If you guys don't know yet, Zuckles, Rust YouTuber. He just posted comments on it. And he was like, God, imagine how pissed off they're gonna be when they see how much us fucking YouTubers make. And he's right. Like they make fucking way more money, but it's way less effort. Like yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of effort. Like for something like what Zuckles does, he streams like he probably plays like 32 hours of content to produce a 10-minute video, and that's like it's obviously a lot of effort. But he doesn't have to be online and that personality all the time. Like he's also been around for a long time, obviously really good. So I think YouTube is like better bang for buck. You just got to be. It's hard, you know.
When you say Zuckles, is he the Rust player?
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't have to have that personality on all the time. Every time I drop into his stream, it's just
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's because but his YouTube's so massive that he doesn't care, man. Because now he's but you like I can look at you can look at someone like Donut Operator. He's a YouTuber originally. And he's a really big YouTuber, and then he just flicked on his Switch and instantly had 1,000 viewers the first stream because he already was so massive on YouTube, and he just sits there and just bees himself, and he streams whenever he wants. He just takes a week off whenever he wants. But he's also got Wellen, also really fucking huge YouTuber, just transferred to Twitch. It doesn't go both ways. You can't do it on YouTube. I can't move to YouTube and be like, hey, I'm really big on Twitch, because I'm not big on YouTube.
what
YouTube is the most important.
what I'm hearing is YouTube's gonna win because YouTube fucking dominates anything regardless.
Well,
Twitch,
I don't know though.
Well, that's the thing.
it's
you know,
been around
Twitch,
for over a decade.
Yeah, but Twitch,
Yeah.
Twitch
Still,
has
like,
got the
the
live
peak of
stream.
entertainment.
Twitch is the first name when it comes to live entertainment. When you think,
Yeah.
if you say, hey, what are you going to watch a stream today? Someone will say yes, and you say, what platform are you watching a stream on? They go, what do you mean, what fucking platform? Twitch. Like, you know, people instantly think of that. People don't yet associate YouTube.
Obviously,
Twitch,
Chatterbait.
But I feel like that day, well, me and Slush once sat down one night on a couple of brewskis. and we
Where are
fucking
you going
punched-
with this, mate?
Oh, that was funny as fuck.
we punched the numbers. We're like, how much can a Chatterbait fucking person truly make? We punched the numbers, mate. If you decided tomorrow, I'm not working, I'm not Twitch streaming, I'm Chatterbaiting, I wouldn't judge you in the fucking slightest. I'd be like, yep,
What was
Just
that
fucking
stream
start
that we
go
found?
and make money.
I remember sitting there watching this with Darcy, and it was literally 3 dudes in like a fucking aspen log cabin, and there was just like this bare rug, and they were sitting in front of a fucking fire, down on the ground in front of the couch. This fucking like beautiful log cabin with all these like deer heads and like all this crazy shit, and it was so fucking nice. And then it was just 3 dudes, and in the middle one dude was just giving skiing lessons, and we were just like, this is amazing, and these guys are making so much money, and all they have to do
Boys,
is just
there's
beat
4
up
of
their
us.
mates.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Exactly. We'll just
What
put
are we
Gronkie
doing?
on the spit. It'll be easy as fuck. If we get 4 of us, man, we can just trade in and out.
We'll make $1 million. Easy.
It's easy. Fuck Twitch. We're done. We're out.
Twitch, mate. I'm done. We're
For
doing.
a
streaming to
$1 billion,
Twitch.
I'd let Gronkie eat my ass all day. Easy.
I'll do it too. I love eating ass.
Stop streaming to Twitch, Darcy. Fucking change it. I don't even care.
Yeah.
Wherever.
Alright,
it's
we're
done.
going over to OnlyFans and Chatterbait right now. Multi-streaming, OnlyFans, Chatterbait, fucking
Wait, I've already
Snapchat
got
Premium. Let's
everything.
go.
Fuck that. Chatterbait.
But yeah, we worked out the money was insane, man. Like those guys and girls are
Yeah.
making, you know, like $300 a fucking
Keep it
every few minutes. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, they
Right.
they fucking heaps, man.
That's
Even-
the real
but even-
platform. You don't
but
need
even the
YouTube,
small
you
ones-
don't need Twitch. You need
I think-
Chatterbait.
I think the main I think a lot of people think that there's only money at like the top end as well, because like I'm not a huge streamer and I still I earn a fair crack, and like you got to think like if this is like a
Twitch
huge
leaks. Twitch
a
leaks.
huge I mean there was the tweet, everyone knows how much I am, whatever, but the
I
you
didn't.
look at like a YouTuber, 100,000 views is on a video is a lot of money. If you do one of those every 2 days or something like that, you make so much fucking cash, man. And then you got to think, oh yeah, they're probably doing the same shit on my free cams. It'd be exactly the same, man. Like you don't have to be the top of the top. The top of the top are rich as fuck, man. Like XQC was making like fucking $7 million a year or some shit just off Twitch. Like that's fucking. There's heaps of money to be had. And you don't have to be the absolute top of the top, bro. You just
Nah, you
fucking
need that.
yeah.
Slice of the
That
pie.
niche. Yeah. Just
Sliver.
that
Sliver
little-
of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pie.
you want. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like if I was
Well, I
making
mean, you
100K
know, like
a day,
a lot
I'd
of
be
people
fucking
don't
happy with that.
utilize. A lot of people don't utilize Patreon. You know, and Patreon is another great form of support. You know, and it's interesting to see that not too many streamers utilize Patreon.
I heard Peak of Crypto. was
Dude
really
Thor.
good too.
The Dude Thor, sponsored by Patreon, and also no, we're not. No, we're not, no, we're not
Wait,
giving that a
well,
shout out.
yeah, but if you're
I'm sponsored by no one, mate.
if you're on if you're doing like see this is the best thing about podcasts. Okay, so you really the podcast now. Here's a life lesson for you. You've just made a podcast, all right? You've just made content that can be redistributed on 50 different platforms and monetized on all of them.
Shh,
That's how you. That's obvious, yeah. But that's
Stop
It's
giving
the
away
perfect-
our fucking plan
it's
for world
the-
domination.
it's the perfect. No, but everyone that does it properly does this, and that's how you get motherfuckers that they play Twitch, all right. So someone like Zuckles, he plays on Twitch, all right. He records that shit, he uses it for YouTube, and then he redistributes it to every other fucking recording thing that he can. That's the fucking play, man. You just reuse the content and then just fucking chuck it everywhere, man.
You just
then
clip it
once
so
you get
it's
to that
contextual
level-
to those platforms.
Yeah,
That's
and then once you get to that level, man, you just fucking hire an editor and get it to do it for you.
Yeah. Once you're at the top, you've already fucking won. You don't even have to try anymore. You're just a personality. People come to see the personality.
Exactly,
Not,
mate.
not attacking you, mate.
I don't have any personality.
You look at fuck off. You look at Shroud and all that. Like half the time he doesn't fucking do anything. He's just sitting there being Shroud. That's it. You're paid to
Yeah.
be the person. Like that's wicked. Once you're famous, it doesn't matter. So that's
Yeah,
why
Shroud's a human aimbot.
Yeah.
that's why I'm releasing my new video. 2 Gronkies in a jar.
In a jar.
In a jar.
Wait, who would watch some cunt just punching 74 darts and talking
Yeah,
shit?
exactly. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
So Slush, you know, you do a lot on Twitch, man, and I mean you're a fucking personality and a half anyway. But why don't you have a puppy cam, mate? Where is Toto's Cam 2.0
Where the
coming
dog's
out?
at?
Because
Well, where's
Badger
your
likes
Rondog camp?
because Badger
I have
likes
a
to-
Rondog cam.
No, you don't. Where is it?
I've never
I
fucking
do.
seen
What's
it.
not
so-
online now? What do you mean you've never seen it?
Why did Ron Dog try to rip my face off when I blew him a kiss, Darcy?
Because you
Because he
shit.
doesn't like being
Doesn't like
sexually
it.
assaulted.
Yeah, because he's a 40-kilo Rottweiler who says, "I don't know who you are in my fucking house, and you're trying to tongue me. Fuck
Yeah,
off."
get
I don't
everything
kiss
you
blokes,
can.
only kiss women.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're
The,
all come from. We kiss the homies.
I want to I
Yeah,
want
they're
to
back
get a
there.
dog cam, but the problem is Badger's like chilling out around the house, just in her underwear doing fucking whatever she's doing, reading a book or something like that. So I can't just like put a camera on the dog, and the dog just runs around chasing the fucking cats all day.
I'm not saying, you know,
like,
I'm not saying you
it's
put like a
I
GoPro
really, I
on
can't
the
do it.
dog.
No privacy.
Yeah.
The dog's
Generally
just getting in
speaking,
everywhere.
what you would have is a dog bed with the camera fixated on the dog bed, like what I've
No,
got.
no,
with
no,
Rondo.
no.
No,
I like
he
his
never
idea
sits
better.
down.
I like
He
his
never
seats
sits
better.
down.
I'm not talking about
the
Slush's
GoPro on the
fucking,
dog.
like GoPro on a dog to upskirt people, like for fuck's sake.
That's fucking
you
peak
said it.
content,
You said
mate.
it.
You said it. not
Peak
us.
content.
Well-
Can I just quickly say, last time we would fucking the conversation was nowhere near this level, and Darcy was like, "Oh, terms of
No,
service," and
hey,
now we're
hey,
fucking talking about
hey,
dogs
hey,
we're not on
upskirting
my
people. He's like,
channel
"Oh, this is
anymore, mate."
fun."
We're not on my channel anymore. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, look, as long as
See-
it's consensual.
That's how you
Yeah,
get
well-
around TOS as well, you know, like
Yeah.
when the
The
camera's
dog asked
underneath.
beforehand.
Yeah, but when the camera's underneath the table, you know, people are going to get upset with Slush. But if Slush turns around and says, "Well, the camera's on my dog," they're
The
going to be
dog
like,
gets
"Oh,
it.
well, that's all right then." But then there's going to be
Put
further
the dog
questions.
down.
It's
That's
just,
the petition.
it's just too much effort though. Like I can't, I can't. He doesn't sit still, man. He just fucking charges around non-stop.
That's true, he does. Yeah.
He's fucking like he just came in just then. I picked him up, and then he was just like, "Fuck you, I'm out of here!" And then he ran. The second I dropped him in the last, like while we were having this conversation, he ran out of the backyard, ran all the way to the back of the backyard, and back up and down again like 5 times with his ball, and then ran inside into the hallway, and then I can hear him fucking harassing the cats up at the other end of the house now. So
Oh,
like
mate.
he's out of here, man. Like he's fucking gone.
That would be a fucking
Yeah.
through ride of a
He
stream,
hasn't
though.
got,
You gotta
he
do
hasn't
that
got
one day.
time to be sitting there and being fucking filmed.
Yeah.
His
no,
favorite
you-
toy is a fucking.
When I
bucket.
actually
It's
when
a
I
fucking
actually get
bucket.
around to
He puts
doing
it in his
car
mouth and
streams.
runs around.
Oh, yeah, he just destroys the bucket, yeah. When I when I
awesome.
actually get around to doing car streams, he comes and hangs out when I'm not welding. But he's yeah, fucking annoying. But I
I'm
love
gonna
him.
come down. How
sounds
is
like a
your car
unit.
going, mate? So you know it's really interesting to see you grow as a streamer, man, because you've gone from Tarkov and you really worked your fucking ass off with Tarkov, man, and you were essentially rewarded when Battlestate Games came out with the Twitch drops, and I say a lot of those guys early Tarkov days, people are easy to say, oh, they became overnight sensations, but I know how hard you worked, and I think a lot of
Yeah.
guys who saw the grind and how hard you guys really worked up until that point, and then here we are a few months or a year and a bit later, a couple of years later, and you become a bit more of a variety, and now you're also like, you're essentially restoring a classic car as well, man. What made you decide that? Like, when did you wake up and go, you know what? I'm going to not only branch into... It's easy for a streamer to go, I'm not really feeling this fucking game today. I'm going to go over to this game. But you went, you know what? I'm going to buy this fucking car. And then I'm going to, set up GoPros around my fucking garage. And we're going to restore it. How...
tax
what was that
deductions.
transition? Tax
Deductions.
deductions.
No, honestly,
What was that
I just
transition?
wanted to build another car, and to be honest with you, I was just like, if I film working on it, I could use it as a tax deduction, and that's it. That's all it was. There was nothing. There was absolutely no. There was like literally all I wanted to do was fucking restore another car. I was like, I fucking love old cars, and I want to restore another car. I've been real lazy lately because I've been addicted to New World, but all I wanted to do was restore another car, and I was like, if I film every fucking time I'm working on it, then I could just deduct it on tax, and that was it. That was the entire thing.
Mate,
That's it.
How can I dodge taxes? I'll buy a car. I like it.
Like,
Exactly.
restore it.
So that
Again,
leads us to
though-
our next
Okay.
part of our segment. Taxation dodging. How does one do it in Australia?
As a
Well, you're
Twitch
getting
partner,
it
you
down
should
in the
be
Cayman
fucking
Islands, and then you go
I
to
mean, but-
Sweden.
the expert on this.
Well, I mean, like if it's 100% used for streaming activity, then it's only for the entertainment. It's for the business. I can do it. That's
That's true.
yeah.
That's true.
So
He's not wrong.
What counts as entertainment? Like the random pictures you got in the background, do they count as entertainment? Can you?
oh
write
yeah,
that
all
as
that shit's
tax
that shit's tax deductible. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
'Cause
Fucking
it's-
just
it's-
fill the background. Oh, I just really wanted this fucking random couch that I've got in the background that I use every day. But
Oh yeah,
you know.
my solid gold Bitcoin.
yeah, just an entire wall of TVs. It's entertainment.
Yeah, nah. There's obviously a limit. You can't just be like, yeah. I mean, well, you look at it. So like a corporation can have like a multi-trillion-dollar sculpture in their foyer and then write it off on tax. So I mean, why can't I?
Mate, all I'm
That's
hearing is
good.
you should get a sculpture of yourself and then stick it in the background of your streams. Make sure it's made of gold. so you
He's
can
got one
really
in the
rock it.
backyard, man. It's like the. Have you seen I Love You, Man? Do you know the Lou Ferrigno mansion with the fucking statue of Lou Ferrigno in the front yard like this?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what Slush has got in his fucking backyard, man.
No, that's just me.
Have,
Every
like, a
time you
water
come
fountain.
over, I'm just doing that, man. The water fountain just.
Every time
You've
I've
got the
gone
hose
over,
coming like
Slush
taped to the side of your cheek. It's coming out of your mouth.
Slush has just been sitting in the middle of a fucking fountain just pissing. Every time I've been to his
Yeah.
house, man, he just sits there, little 2-inch Punisher out, just pissing.
Oh my fucking god.
Speaking about like putting pictures up on the walls and everything, Brendan, I'm so proud that you have put a couple of pictures up on your wall.
I can't. Honestly, I can't take credit for this. This is an early birthday present from my amazing girlfriend. She got me one of those display shits.
Well, thank
And,
you, Mixes, for doing that. Because last
Didn't
time
she do an
it was
awesome
just
job?
Boring.
I mean,
shit.
I know. I put the lights. I did the lights. All right. So does that count for something?
No, I reckon.
I like the
she
lights.
does too.
I lost my
thanks,
lights.
mate.
My missus stole my lights. Oh yeah.
Ah, mate.
Yeah, they're
In the dog after
she's
it with
like,
a
oh,
Coke,
I want a reading light in the bedroom, and I was like, oh, okay, we going. Then we went and tried to find some, and they'd all sold out. So she took the ones from my streaming room, and I fucking screwed them into the wall above the bed. Anyway,
Yeah, well-
she goes, oh, I ripped one of the lights off the wall. It's like, you have to adjust it with your fucking foot, cunt. like you're so violent about it.
Yeah. Well, I've got two like photography lights. My partner's really into photography, so she's already been trying to steal these. She's walked off with them a few times. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You
That's,
can't really
It's actually funny. Like we're talking about The Witcher before. Like if you look at my camera right there, that's all the Witcher books just sitting there waiting for me to read on the tip of my
fuck yeah.
finger. Yeah.
Did you write it off?
Tax deduction. Nah. See, a lot of this shit, like a lot of this shit, actually, I didn't. There's a plate carrier vest just there. I wrote that off because I wore it on stream a heap of times. And then obviously the microphone arm and shit. This picture up here I did because it's like a Tarkov picture, but the rest of the shit is just shit that I had. And I have just collected over the years of random crap. Oh, actually, there's a helmet there that I had
To be honest,
that I brought.
Darcy,
Yeah.
But that helmet is
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, why do you keep bringing it out, mate?
Can
Like,
you just?
it's just like, I wish to be the center of attention every now and again.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's actually
It'd be
it
good if
is
it
actually
fit on your head, but your head
it is real, man.
massive.
it is
I
actually
can't hear you,
right.
mate. No.
His
you
head
can't.
is smaller than mine. Steady on there, champion. What are you doing? Don't start throwing shit out there.
Well, I'm sorry you got such a massive fucking head that helmet won't fit on it, Brendan.
Don't make me get the egg back out, mate. I'll do it. Like,
Fucking
Have you guys seen my dent? Look at that shit.
Where the
You're
fuck did
dead.
you get the
Oh,
dent from? What happened?
right. So I genuinely, like, last night I was on shift. We had these $10 pair of fucking hair clippers in the cupboard, and I'd finished because I finished my shift at like 10 p.m. and the kids then fend for themselves. I'm a youth worker, just to clarify.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna shave my head. I got my coworker to check it for me in the morning because I didn't want to go into the kids' room at like 12 a.m. and be like, yo, dog, can you just fucking shave the back of my head for me? Because I feel like my supervisor would have been a bit weird about that. But yeah, apparently I've just got this fucking random dent in the back of my head and this giant scar going down this side, which I have no fucking recollection of.
I've got
Yeah.
the flat spot.
Yeah, it
going
does.
on.
But
We can't hear you, Darcy. You've muted yourself.
explains a lot. Fucking voice meter banana. I'm calling it. He'll say it as soon as he
It
comes back
is.
in. Yeah. See, I am coming to your house, and I'm
Yeah,
fix
it
your
is.
fucking
It is
software,
voice meter
'cause I
banana,
don't
man,
understand how
cooking
you
out on
guys can fuck it up every time.
I-
Don't know.
Is wrong
Don't
with
know.
Use it.
It's
What the fuck?
it's every time every time someone's like, oh, audio issues, I'm like, dude, nah. What is fucking nah.
check.
I can fix my
Dude.
PC. Every setup's different. You just gotta learn how to use voice meter banana,
Check,
motherfucker.
check.
Yeah.
You've got to learn how to
You
use
follow the
I don't
guide.
know,
You
man,
follow
hang
the
on.
guide. You don't fuck around, and you
I'm gonna
don't.
have to.
He's so upset he left.
Useless.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ah,
there we
He's
go.
fucking everything up.
Well, I
Well,
got a
that's
flat
you.
spot on
He
the
did
back
that
of my
before
head.
though. He broke his fucking graphics card, and then he's like,
Oh,
"Oh,
man.
Yeah, and then he's
I
like,
haven't got
"Oh,
a
I can't
graphics card.
stream."
I haven't got a
Oh.
graphics card. I can't stream." And then I was like, "I'll give you one." I gave him a fucking 2080 Ti, and then he's like, Or and then you didn't stream for the whole week. I'm like,
Yeah.
I fucking did stream, you fucking
you
cockhead.
fucking
I
did,
did
you
stream.
dumb.
Fuck
that.
off, cunt.
Nah,
On
you were
that,
too busy
every
making
time-
a baby, mate. You fucking
Every time he came to work, he's like, oh, I keep fucking up my camera. What's going on? Every time I'm low res.
Oh, you low
Every
res,
time.
buddy, don't I?
Yeah. G'day, matey potato. If you
Settle
haven't
down,
watched Wizard
matey
of Oz,
potato.
watch Wizards of Oz. Every time he came to work, he's like, oh, my GPU's fucking cooked. I can't stream. I'm really sad. I was like, every time he said it, it wore me down a little bit. And I wasn't really streaming at the time. So I was like tempted to give him my 3080 just out of my PC and be like, there you go, mate. You can have it for a couple of weeks until yours comes back. I was super glad you jumped in.
I
'cause did not
started
wanna fucking
streaming
do
as
that.
soon as Slush gave me his 1080 Ti.
Yeah.
And I
in your
cleaned it.
dreams,
tests have
sunshine.
And I
detected that is a
fucking
lie.
That's
And I
lie.
cleaned it, cunt. That thing was so covered in shit.
Lie.
Nah,
Oh,
I started streaming as soon as Slush gave me that.
I cleaned it. It was so covered. Yeah, don't look at gift horse in the mouse or anything, mate. It's only a fucking $2,000 graphics card that I gave to you for free. Get fucked
Well,
up,
you're
mate.
loaded,
do
fuck.
better.
You're
Do
loaded
better.
me.
All your tax deductible in the background. Just get a decorative GPU to give this scrub when he needs it.
I love the fact
Can-
that you said 2080 Ti, and then he goes, "Oh, he gave me a 1080."
Wait, was it a 1080?
It was a 1080, yeah. But I appreciate
No,
it.
no,
nonetheless.
no,
It
it
wasn't the
fucking was not.
2080. No,
It
it was
was
the
a
Ace
2080.
It was the
No, it
2080
was my
because
bad.
it was the 2080
Yeah,
that I got
it
out of
was.
my main system because the
It was
1080
2080.
the 1080 I sent to Alfie because I got a 3080 to put into my stream
It
PC.
was, yeah. It was the
Yeah.
2080 Ti. It was the Asus ROG 2080 Ti. My apologies.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was a good one too. Yeah, it's a good one.
It was. It was, man. It worked really well. My fucking streams were like as crisp as they've ever fucking been.
Lee has just the person actually behind Darcy's streams who makes everything function, and without her, she'd be fucked. Has just said,
True.
give me the date. Slush gave you the card, and I'll tell you when Thor stream next.
Slush can't remember what
Do you
time he
have the
fucking
actual-
woke up this morning, mate. You can't
Oh,
have an
God.
accurate fucking
Nah,
date
nah,
from
nah.
Slush, mate.
Go back
No
through
idea.
like all the fucking archives knowledge and just be like, yes, it was this date,
Nah,
and then we can fucking know it.
Fuck knows, man. I would have no idea. I can't
Slush
remember
doesn't
that
know what he
shit.
did yesterday, mate. You
Nah.
can't ask that of Slush.
Yes, I do. I played Last Stand Aftermath for 9 hours and then went to bed. Leave me alone.
It's a
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
sick-looking game. Armor Games
Yeah.
and Con Artist have done fucking really well with that.
Yeah, you know Con Artist is a 2-man studio. They-
Is it
Yeah,
actually?
so I met these guys, the Last Stand Aftermath guys. I met them at PAX. Not last PAX, but the PAX before
PAX
even. PAX.
2019.
2000 No, it was 2018
that was
PAX.
2018.
No, that was our last
Yeah.
PAX. Our last PAX was 2019.
No, I met them at the one before that in
Before that,
2018.
okay.
So I met the dev team for those guys and had a chat to them, and they were so fucking nice. And I was like, I really like look at this game, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep track of that. And then fucking like 3 years later, I find out it's released, and I'm like, I want to play this, and it's fucking awesome.
It is
It's
a
really
fucking
good. Yeah.
I watched your stream for like 7 minutes, and I went, I'm fucking buying this. So I did.
Yeah.
I bought it.
It's a fun game.
downloaded. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm gonna play the rest of it either tonight or whenever. But yeah,
Your
yeah,
your
two
chat's
man
calling
div.
you out there, Slush.
a 16
He's-
employees. It feels full of shit. It's a 2-man dev team. So they made the they have like a 4-game series. They made Flash games and Facebook games before this, and
Games,
yeah.
They were sick. They were
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
Flash games and Facebook games. Fuck.
yeah,
that's a
no,
good
but they
portfolio. Look
they
out.
lead up leading up to this. They made like fuck. They've been doing this for it's a 14 year saga of zombie games, and this is the
Jesus.
last one in the series. And it's
They
really
deserve
good.
all- They deserve
Last
all the
Stand
fucking
Union
all the
City.
hype.
Nah, fuck up.
14 years.
The Last Stand
14 years.
Union City was actually such a cracked fucking Flash/HTML game. Like, it was next
I don't
level.
care. 14 years doing anything. You deserve recognition, even if you're fucking horseshit. Like, mate, you had a go. Good work. Fuck off now. We're done with you. But just, you know,
You're not giving them the credit that's credit like that's
we
due.
have.
Yeah.
No, we do. We have to respect mediocrity because that's like fucking
Respect
90% of everything. 90% of everything. If you don't respect mediocrity, I'm getting nothing.
Respect. Not everyone can be perfect, and I'm far from it. Help.
Yeah, exactly. You're talking about tutorials about teaching people what to do. My videos would teach people what not to do.
Yeah.
That's my whole gimmick. Like,
I really hope that I really honestly hope that game gets a lot of attention because it's actually amazing. Like the whole premise of it is just so good. Like you start as so you're going out from this camp and then your survivor has a he's infected and the idea is that he has to go or she you start off as a different survivor every time and you choose like a random from a group and you have to go as far as you can and get as many supplies as you can to send back to the camp and you can use those supplies to like better equip future survivors. So it's like a roguelite survival game, but you go like you travel to like a node, so you're like I've got 2 fuel in my car, I can get to this next place, and then you explore that place and you get different stuff there and you can use these like antivirals to like slow down the spread so you can get further and further every time. It's just it's so cool. Like the virus is spreading through you, so you're in a rush. But if you rush, you die because you make mistakes, and so you're just like fucking you're sort of like trying to balance this like the zombies. You have like fuck all ammo. They're strong. Like you're trying to go as fast as you can, but at the same time you're trying to like slow yourself down so you survive. And it's done a really good job of it. Like I really rate it. One of the
You're
really
selling
good
it
games
pretty
that's
well.
come out this year. It's just got a good balance to it. There's a couple of little bugs, like shooting over the shooting is sort of hard to aim, but it always is in isometric games. And the I think it'd be easier on a controller, but yeah but other than that, fucking really good. Like a
It's a fucking
really
really cool
polished
game.
game
Yeah.
for a 2-man team. For $20, you'd be an idiot if you didn't buy it and play it. To be honest, it's fucking really fun.
Yep.
What'd you say the name was?
It's got The Last Stand Aftermath.
If you
Yeah,
don't
I'm
buy it right now, you're a fucking shit cunt.
I mean, it's
and they're
fucking-
and they're
you've
an
sold it to
Australian
me.
studio. They're an Australian studio as well. So
I
so
didn't know that.
yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
They're from
that
Melbourne.
until
Yeah,
PAX.
yeah.
I didn't know that
See,
either.
yeah,
haven't seen
that's
it
how
yet.
that's how I found them. It's just like in the indie dev section of PAX. I was just walking around and I was like, I fucking love survival games. And then I had a little play of their demo, and this was ages ago, and I was like, this is really fucking cool. And then yeah, a really good game. So
Tell you what,
I hope
mate.
it takes off. I hope they spend. I hope they sell 100,000 copies. Honestly, it'd be fucking amazing for them.
Where did they sell it? I just looked them up on Steam. It wasn't there.
No, it
You
is on.
probably
It is on Steam.
wrong.
It is on Steam.
Maybe my
Do
Steam
you
just
need
been
me
shit.
to send
Yeah.
it to you?
Yeah, that'll be good, mate. You know I'm fucking horseshit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Live.
it's called
you're a spud.
it's called the Last Stand.
Alright, so what I'm going to
Last-
do is, just
Last
for
Stand Aftermath.
con artist, I'm going to drop the link right here in the old AAG.
Yeah.
There you go.
It
The
looks
Last
fucking
Stand.
excellent as well. The lighting and the sound on it's done really well. I really enjoyed it.
Oh,
Tell you what, man. I'll clip this in post and I'll send it to the devs and see if we can get you sponsored as well. What do you reckon?
No,
That way
I
you
don't
actually get
I don't want to be
paid.
sponsored by them. I don't want money from them. I want them to make money because they've made such good game. It's with something like that. Like if they were like, oh, we want, because they sent me a copy of their game. They just sent me an email and they were like, hey, you're an Australian streamer and you like survival games. Would you like a copy of our game? And I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna have a look at it. But when it comes to something like that, because I want to support them, what I'll do is just buy a copy, or if I really love it, like a couple of copies, and then I'll give them to people in my community, or
Yeah.
like my mods if I can't be bothered talking to the fuckheads in my community. And then I'll just give them out because I want to support them because they gave me a free copy, and it's fucking cool, man. Because they're just such.
community.
Oh yeah, but it's cool because they just contacted me and they're like, I think you'll like this game. Here's the key. Instead of like making it a fucking big thing where they're just like, you have to sign this contract and it's gonna be this, and we want to pay you like $100 to play our game, and it's just like sometimes I'm just like, just send me a key and fuck off, please. It's just like, if I like it, I'll play it. Just fucking leave me alone. Yeah.
Oh, mate, fucking getting picky with your sponsors. I like it. It's good.
Nah, some of them, man, like it's not even worth the money dealing with them, dude. Like They want you to fucking they want you to count the drops of sweat that you accumulate while you're playing the fucking game, cunt. Like that's how in depth they want. It's like, but for the amount of money they pay like mid tier streamers like me, and then they're like, yeah, we want to know this and that and this and that, and it's like if I didn't have all that data on hand, because I mean I used to do data analytics, so I know all that shit. That'd be so fucking annoying, man. And then they also ask you to sign these contracts that are like fucking 18 pages long to play a game for 2 fucking hours, but like $200 sometimes. And it's like, can't just send me a key, you fuckhead, and I'll play it. Like, just piss off.
Ubisoft
Yeah.
was like that. I can't be fucking dealing with them cunts anymore. They're just
Some of them are really fucking annoying, man. And they're like, some of them are like, well, you'll sign this 18-page contract, and we'll only give you money if a certain amount of people download the game. And it's just like, let's just get it clear, right? I don't want to play your fucking game, and I don't care. All right, just fuck off.
yeah.
No followers, no viewer base. Oh, you owe us. That's what it is.
Oh man, sometimes they can't. I would say most of the time they only sponsor a stream for 1 to 2 hours as well. The amount of the time that it takes me to sign and read the contract is usually 10 times the amount that I actually play the game. And by the time I play the game, I'm so pissed off with having to email back and forwards with this fucking absolute monkey that I'm just like, fuck this game. This game sucks dicks, and then I just pay out on it. So like, it's fucking annoying, man.
They deserve it. All right. Okay. Weigh in. Raid Shadow Legends. Sponsored streams. What do you reckon?
They used to be really good. They used to just be like, hey. They used to be like, we're going to give you a fucking heap of money.
Still, you know, for a small streamer, man, is still incredibly great value.
I mean, it is good money. Like, and they pay the best out of every company that will sponsor you, but they also expect you to work really hard and get hundreds of people to download it. And sometimes that's fucking annoying. I'd rather a company just pay you straight up.
It used to be, like download based, and then it became level based, where they're like, you need to get these amount of downloads and these amount of people up to this level.
Well,
and
it used to be that someone could just download the game 180 times on the same PC and that it wouldn't matter, and you just get paid fucking heaps. They don't do it like that anymore, so I don't care.
I'm looking at it now because apparently I can do it with my 130 followers. Apparently, if I stream for 4 hours and fucking get 5 new people, so 5 new email addresses for me to sign up and play, I get $185. That sounds all right.
Do it for you. I'll just use 5 different emails, don't I?
Yeah.
Do it. All right, we're done. We're locked in.
So I've done a few streams with them that have been like to the tune of like $5,000-$6,000 to get people signed up. All right.
He's flexing on me, mate. Me and my $185 over here. You're like fucking $5,000.
You've really got to work for it. Like it's not 2 hours of streaming their game. It's plugging that shit for a week straight. Like literally all you can talk about is fucking Raid Shadow Legends.
I'm really keen to play this mobile game, guys.
Yeah, so fucking good. Like, let's face it, it's a game that I would play while I'm shitting. All right, and it's the best game that I could play while I was shitting, but I'm never gonna play it any other time. There's heaps of people that are really into it though. Like, that's how they market it. They let you just say whatever you want, and that's fine. Like, I'd play it if I was like had to catch public transport, but I'm not a pleb, so I don't do that. It's a mobile game. Like, what do you say about it? Like, it's
not much you can, is there?
Yeah, but I mean, when they're offering to pay you fucking heaps of money, it's like,
it's the best thing in the world.
Exactly.
Look, I'm playing it instead of playing fucking Scum or New World.
If you are a streamer and that is either your full-time content or you are a small streamer, you know, that sort of money, man, goes to paying bills and, you know, covering what you'd otherwise have been, you know, doing for a long time.
At the end of the day, like, my community knows me, and they know really well that when I'm saying this game is really great, they know that I'm just getting paid. Like, they're not idiots. They know when I lie to them, but they also know when I'm lying. So I can't. They know that I can't lie to them. So it is what it is. Well,
Slush
Was
just
Slush
goes like
really
the fucking
addicted to New World, or-
Yeah, the side thumbs up. He's like, this game is really cool.
Great.
it's great. It's like, yeah, but it is what it is, man. Like but it's way harder to get like 1 million people to sign up to that now because every fucking streamer on the planet has done
already
that
done it.
fucking shit. Everyone's signed up, so
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
you know.
Make
Yeah.
a second email just for me,
And-
guys.
Well,
It
there was, man,
sure
there
is
was-
a
and-
game.
There was a time there, man, where yeah, it was really quite supportive of streamers. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, man, it paid really, really well to keep the lights on for something that you thoroughly enjoy. And yeah, nowadays though, man,
I'll tell you who's the best
bit different.
sponsor. And you guys love this. Scum is the best sponsor going around at the moment.
Ah,
They're fucking
there
amazing.
you go.
Now,
There you go, Darcy.
they'll go to me. They send me an email and they say, we'll pay you this amount of money and we'll give you fucking 50 copies of our game. And all you have to do is just play the game. And I say, can I do whatever I want? And they go, all right. One 2-hour stream, I actually spent reviewing another player's cock. It was literally they restreamed it to Steam, and literally all I did for 2 hours was just talk about another player's fucking meter-long cock. I tested if it had hitboxes. I looked at the fucking physics of it. I fucking talked about whether it was better that he was cut or uncut. Like, we talked about whether the fucking devs were Jewish, and it's like, and all I did was just spent the entire 2 hours with this fucking CGI cock on my screen, and that's all I did. And then they still pay me. They're fucking.
That's why
they're
I
great.
love Scum. The
Legends, they
devs
don't
don't give a
care.
shit.
Yeah,
They don't give a shit.
It's good.
There's
Yeah.
porn in their game. All the fucking new content they're bringing out. The Russian roulette and the skydiving and everything like that. You don't even have a parachute allegedly, according to this dude over here. Every now and
Hey,
again.
mate, I've
But-
got the hookup. I already know. You're
Yeah.
going to come in. And
They're just
you're
awesome
gonna-
developers.
Oh, and they're great for it as well. Every time they do a sponsored stream, they go they go to me, do you want to do a stream? And I'm just like, yeah. And then they go, do you have anyone you want to play with? And I just go, yeah, this is who I stream with usually. And then they just go, we'll reach out to them. And then they just reach out to them, and then they just like, fucking, let's do it. And then they just fucking, and then they just get it done, and it's fucking cool. And then all of us just load into the game, do dumbass shit, and just have fun. Like last time we were fucking riding around on motorbikes, and my character was just sitting there like this, buck ass naked, dick in face of my mate King's, or was it? I think it was Drake. And while he was riding a motorbike, he was just watching my dong flap around, and then we just fucking did that for 2 hours, and then that was the sponsor stream. But because they're so lenient on it and they're so chill, we ended up playing for 10 hours, and I got wasted and just had a fucking great time, and it was good. And then they just sent me an email. They're like, "Thanks, man, that was dope."
Yeah,
Sweet.
exactly. Like that, and that's how they are.
Yeah.
Like Scum
Yeah.
developers are actually fucking legends.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just
Did we actually manage to set a time? Did we actually manage to confirm if we were going to get Matovsky on one of these fucking things? Just
Still haven't had a chat with the Scum guys whether we can get a. We
Alright.
wanted to try and
We were
dedicate
trying-
an entire podcast to Scum.
yeah, we're
you
going to
should.
do like a
Matovsky would do that. He's
charity
Oh, he
thing.
would, yeah,
legend.
he would, yeah.
He's a legend,
sensational.
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, he's a
legend.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome dude. But fucking that last 5 minutes of dialogue is just, is DayZ better than Scum? No,
Boom.
and that's why.
That's why.
Like,
But
upsetting a
there
lot
are-
of people.
No, fuck
There are-
DayZ, whatever. I'll be the one to get
There's-
controversial.
the problem with the DayZ versus Scum is that DayZ has the modability and then the community behind it. The only thing that keeps DayZ alive is the community behind it, and
And that
it's,
annoys me.
it is annoying. But there are a couple of things about Scum that are frustrating. Like the movement is kind of weird.
It's a bit janky. at
the-
times.
For some reason, they've taken a lot of pointers from DayZ's inventory and then used that in Scum. DayZ's inventory is a fucking key to key guide on how not to make a fucking UI, and then they've taken a bit of that, and it's like, what Scum needs to do is look at Tarkov and then take their fucking UI. The Tarkov UI is sorry, no. Let me start again. That's completely wrong. The Tarkov in raid UI. The Tarkov out of raid UI is ass. That shit. I'd rather sound myself with an on soldering iron than fucking navigate Tarkov's out of raid UI. the in-raid UI with like the backpack setups and like how your armor sits and things like that and guns, perfect, absolutely amazing. They need to take that and then they need to work that into Scum with the reloads, with the magazines, like the displays and things like that. That would be perfect. But
Fuck
the
yeah.
the shit that the outer raid UI for Tarkov is trash. Just throw it in the bin. It's basically a fucking GeoCities website. That shit sucks. So but yeah, they could they could do a lot better with the UI in game, and like you don't need to have like the actual like your inventory UI in Scum could be similar to Tarkov's, and then they just have another tab for your health like Tarkov does. That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Take
I
less.
did spend half an
Agreed.
hour of my stream today just fucking sitting there trying to get like different bullets out of fucking containers and trying to navigate that entire menu. It is a bit of a mess, but it's fucking it is pretty intuitive. You can work it out over time, but yeah, it was just half an hour. Of my stream
No,
was
it's
fucking-
not it's not intuitive at all, man.
I'm trying to be nice. Matovsky,
It's not
mate.
intuitive. No, if Matovsky is here, I'm sorry, but it's not intuitive at all.
I'm just
like,
saying, Matosky, take notes. Fucking
Yeah.
copy Tarkov next time, not DayZ, man.
No,
But go on.
no. I'm not saying copy Tarkov. It's just that the in-game UI is a massive hold up for that game. It's really really complicated and overcomplicated. And they've dumbed it down even, and it's still fucking too complicated. They need to work on that, and it'll be a lot better. I think that game would be a lot more accessible if they had a better in-game UI. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
UI is really hard though, because if you do it like if you're a software engineer and you do so if you're a coder and you do UI, it ends up like that. That's a coder's UI. It's got every piece of information you could ever possibly want. That's good for coders. They're not UI designers. They need a UI designer to work on that, and that would be better. But
see, that's why I gave up on ICT. It was just fucking not for me. Too
Yeah.
much information and nitty gritty shit.
yeah. I'm a programmer, so I know that I know that UI is a programmer's UI because I've designed a million like that before, and then everyone cries because it's too confusing. So
Yeah.
you need a UI. Yeah, you need a UI designer.
That's as far as I got. I did a year of a bachelor of ICT at uni, and honestly, we did a few little UI things, but there was no not UI, like just fucking. There was no user interface. Basically, it was just fucking information.
Yeah.
Accessible to you. But,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just I want to throw one more thing at DayZ. Fucking, if your game has to be modded to make it playable, it's not good.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Just chucking that out there. Aside from Project Zomboid, that's
modability is the key to making a game last, in my opinion.
Yeah, but like Skyrim, fucking awesome game on its own. You add mods, it's even better. It has modability.
Yes.
But it's its own game that's fucking like quality.
Yeah, but if
And
you
it hasn't been an
play
early access for
vanilla
7 years.
DayZ without mods, nobody says that's a good game, do they?
DayZ without
Moving
mods.
away from upsetting people.
Some people love it. I just think it's yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look, I had
So
this
it's-
chat this
yeah.
morning, man, where I was saying, I think more and more people, man, need to start recognizing where DayZ's longevities come from and where the playabilities come from, and that is the modding community and the community itself.
Oh, everyone knows
I
that.
think-
They just don't care. They just want to keep playing on the modded servers.
They
man.
should. They should. That's what
I think
annoys me.
DayZ
There's
as
better
the base
games.
game gets too much love for something that they're not doing. You will find 99.9% of the time when someone says DayZ best game ever, they're on a community server, and they may or may not realize that they are on a modded server, a server that either has light modding. No one's going to create a server if it's exactly the same as a vanilla server. Every community server is going to be somewhat.
I have never
lightly
played a
modded or
vanilla server in
changed.
DayZ.
No,
I've played a
but
vanilla
and
server,
therein
that's
is
how I know
the
there's
the
massive
issue,
difference.
man. I feel like the community and the the modding community don't get the love and attention they deserve because it is single-handedly because of them that the game is even remotely as loved and still played the way that it is.
Yeah.
And they don't get that love and they don't get that respect and that they don't get what they deserve.
Support.
Support and it's really
Recognition for
interesting because
mediocrity.
Recognition for mediocrity.
Talking about DayZ, what do you reckon about Icarus? Dean Hall's next fucking project. What do you reckon's gonna happen with that?
I have purchased it. I've never played it. I want it to be good.
It's not.
See,
I think
Go
look, I've been
I played the
playing
beta
Icarus.
and they didn't have like anything in it yet because it was like a stress
was
test
day
Way to
beta.
one.
play it.
It was
That's
day
why I play it.
one of the beta because you and I jumped on
Yep.
at the same time.
Yeah,
And then they
I
did
think
that
it's gonna
fucking
be
weekend release.
I think it's gonna be fun, but I really don't think it's gonna have any longevity.
No,
What
it's
is
gonna
that?
die.
And that's the question. What's the longevity of a game like that? You know, like
Yeah,
Not a lot.
how many times?
It's like it's kind of like the Forest though. The Forest you can play a couple of times, but you're not going to sit there for fucking thousands of hours playing it. Oh, actually,
No.
I do know a dude has 1,000 hours on the Forest, so I'm going to take that back. But you know what I mean.
well,
I have a lot of hours on the forest, but
I
that's
like
all from
good
just
game,
yeah,
isn't it?
I
it's
think
all
that's
from
got
making
great replayability.
turtle shell fucking water slides, man. I made like entire theme parks with my mods. It was fucking good.
Yeah. I think the last time we played the Forest, Darcy just killed a bunch of children to save like one little dude. I like the endings; they're good
Oh,
fun. Sorry,
Timmy. Oh, Timmy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Timmy.
Timmy,
You got to
Timmy, Timmy, spoilers.
shoot down a plane, and sacrifice
Shh,
all the kids
spoilers,
on that
spoilers.
plane to
You
win.
killed Timmy.
Now continue.
They're making a another one, Sons of the Forest.
Sons of the
I'm
Forest look
keen for
so
that. I'm
good,
so-
man.
So keen.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Yeah.
game
I mean,
really took
Green-
me by surprise, and I have been just fucking waiting and relishing and just can't. It just blows my head, man. Dying Light. Dying Light.
Dying
was such
Light
a
is
fucking
fucking amazing.
sensational game, man. And I cannot
Yeah.
wait for number 2. And when
Yeah,
they turned
yeah.
around and said, "Oh, we're
Pretty good.
gonna delay it," I was like, "Fucking do it, man! Like, please, just make this game as fucking good as one, because one was brilliant." And I hate single player games.
Mm.
Nah, dude,
Yeah.
Dying Light's all about the co-op, man. The co-op was
Well,
fun as
even
fuck.
co-op Dying
I enjoyed
Light
it.
is,
I
is
enjoyed both.
brilliant.
It was
It's like Dead Island. Dead Island was fucking like beyond its time. Like it was an
Yeah,
amazing game. I
it was.
finished that so many times.
man, I played that like the only thing that killed that game for me was the server instability. Like it was impossible to join a game with your mates, and then it's
Yeah.
just and then it was over. That game was so fun, and then you just couldn't play with your mates. Like
Yeah. Still, I didn't have any mates. No. I enjoyed the solo, and I sat there grinding out all the legendary weapons and everything like that. It was just
Yeah.
fucking. I played that so many
have you guys
times.
ever played Green Hell before?
Green
Yes.
Hell?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
Yeah.
very
fucking
aware
amazing.
of it, but
It's-
I've never played
it's-
it.
Now that's a game. I'll tell you.
That
wait,
is
wait,
awesome.
What are you doing
That is a
tonight,
game.
Cuz? What are you doing tonight? Let's all get Green Hell and format it.
I mean,
I got to jump off after the podcast, unfortunately.
Unacceptable.
because,
Unacceptable. I fucking love Green Hell, man. That's like that's like a perfect experience. Like that shit. They started that and they were like, yeah, it's like the Forest, and then it was single player, and they're like, this would be much cooler if they had co-op, and then they added it, and then they added a whole much more shit, and it's just really good.
how much of the co-op did you play?
I have never played the co-op. I've finished the single player though.
All right, mate. Make a time. We'll do it. It's fucking buggy as shit though. Darcy's coming. Yeah.
Oh, he's a
Yeah,
buggy.
I'll
the
come, but
co-op.
not. Yeah,
It is
we'll
kinda buggy.
book it. We'll
That's
plan
depressing.
a 4-banger fucking Green Hell run.
Wednesday next week.
I'm unemployed, can't I? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Gronkie. Yep. Darcy. Yep.
I'll tell you what game looked like it looked on the outside that it had really,
I love how
really
Darcy avoided the question entirely.
great.
I'm
No,
not
I
sure
said
if he's
yes, I said
working
yes,
that
I'm
day.
good for Wednesday. Yeah, no, I'm good for Wednesday.
Next
I told you
week?
that.
I'm not starting at
Yeah, I
5
just said
a.m. in the
yes.
morning, Darcy. You'll have to stay up
No,
past your
we're not
bedtime,
starting at-
motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right,
Nah,
I'll
say that.
fucking play late. No, but
9 or
you know
10
what game
minimum.
on the outside looked like it, and it looked like it had really, really great playability, but ended up being fucking utter trash, particularly with co-op. Azure and I tried.
Stranded Deep. That's a fucking great solo
it was
game.
Yeah.
unbelievably
I do recommend
shit.
it. Multiplayer is horrible. Like it tries to put you in a weird split screen, and then you share the screen, despite the fact you're playing across like 2 different
They
PCs.
need to
You
make
share a
that.
screen,
They
That's
need to
weird.
make the multiplayer on that better, man.
and it's low res too. You're like
Yeah.
in fucking 720 by 360. It's not good.
it's
Don't try to play it.
shocking.
They need to
that.
improve it, but it is a fucking awesome solo player game.
Yeah.
Do play that if you want
Yeah,
to play
Stranded
some
Deep
Let's
is really good, but the I
Yes,
love those kind of survival games. You guys ever played Raft before? That's
Yeah,
go.
Raft.
Yeah,
yeah, that's a banger.
finish that one
yeah,
for the new update.
yeah,
That's a great game.
yeah, that's a bit of a
absolute
banger. I really enjoy that. It's those kind of games are just so much fun. I
They're
fucking
good,
love
aren't
that
they?
shit with friends, and it's just like it's just an adventure with a mate. You know, they're my favorite type of games.
I played
That's
Grounded
right.
once with fucking
when-
like Lax Hawthorne and Hop and a couple of the other Aussie boys, and holy shit, that just fucking went out of control, man. That was wild.
Project Zomboid is coming towards its multiplayer inception, and
very keen.
that's
I've
going to
been
be
waiting
one
for
of the
years.
that's going to be one of the good games for the multiplayer, because it's in a really good space right now. Like when you play single player, you're like, this game is so good, and then you play it for a while, and then you're just waiting for an open server, and you get to the point where you're starting to conquer your single player server, and you're like, fuck, I wish I had friends here, and then you can crank up the difficulty. But when that comes out, that's gonna be an absolute banger. That's
I've been waiting for years.
that's the
Really?
like one of the original zombie survival games, that game,
Yeah.
and that's come so far now. I played the shit out of that on stream, and I fucking love it, man. Like, a really fucking good game.
Do you
It's
like playing it without mods though? I saw you were playing with a shitload of mods back when you were playing it.
it's actually not a shitload of mods. Like, it feels like it. It's not it's actually not. It's not to be a dick. But no, it feels like a lot of mods, but it's basically all of the mods are just like a single thing added. So the the thing was, with each mod is like say a singular car or a singular gun or a singular thing added. So it'd be like a mod to add jarring like meat so you can preserve it, a mod to add like a changed like gunfighting fucking system, a mod to add military vehicles, a mod to add like fucking ambulances and stuff like that. So it seems like a lot, but it's actually
little
not that
details.
many. It's just little details. I don't play that far from the I don't play that far from the vanilla. I just play like a sort of modded vanilla experience where it has like a few more vehicles, a few more like interesting like survivability options when it comes to like food and shit like that, and then a few more guns. So that's pretty much my go. There are some mods that make it fucking crazy, but yeah, that's I enjoy the close to vanilla, just a little bit tweaked.
Yeah, giving that a little bit of extra oomph.
Yeah.
Sorry, Grumpy's fucking messaging me in the background, making me laugh.
Gronky, you're bobbing around like you've had a couple of nose beers tonight, mate. You going hard, mate.
What do you think he keeps leaving the room, mate?
Look at the guilt on that face.
We've already warned him about that, mate. We've already told him no nose
bottle
beers.
and a half
We're
minimum.
not
Fucking-
talking about that.
That's because he's. Oh, mate. All right, fuck me. Put your finger on the button.
Somebody in my chat said that before. They were like, "Man, the way that guy's munching darts, mate, he's definitely on the nose beers."
I'll tell you what happened not long ago.
Yeah,
when we're
talk about your
maybe
ice
like
cream.
off. Yeah,
That's all right, mate. That's fair enough.
but
Hey, look, I'm a
Alfie knows
keen
what's up.
I'm a keen bag enthusiast, mate.
Yeah?
I
you're an enthusiast.
I brought a Burberry for my wife once, but yeah, you know, keen fan of handbags, mate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too, mate. Yeah, love them. I'm an enthusiast too. The Gucci bags are the best.
Oh yeah, mate, can't go past them.
No.
Can't go past them. Love a good tote.
Oh.
Gronky came with three cheeks to the wind.
Don't hang her a finger in front of you, mate. He'll chew that shit off.
Oh, fuck me. All right, trying to save the last bit of this. Your pick for next big game. What do you think is going to be the next fucking Twitch sensation? That's going to be the next, I don't know, Tarkov or New World or
the next big thing.
That's not just like a. Oh, it can be. I don't care. Mainstream, non-mainstream. Something you think that will go well on Twitch.
Like, honestly, I don't know, man. Like, I swear it's just the random shit that comes out of nowhere that's really good. It's like you look at that crab game shit, man. People love that shit at the moment. I swear the main things, the main ones that do that kind of shit are just the random shit. It's really hard to call that kind of stuff. I have no idea. Elden Ring will be massive.
Elden Ring,
yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Gotta be huge, man. Gotta be huge.
That's the next Dark Souls one.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know.
No,
I don't
that's good enough. Elden Ring. I'll
I
accept
mean,
that
look
answer.
at Valheim, man.
Yeah.
Valheim came out of fucking nowhere. One gigabyte download, like.
I'll tell you where Valheim come from. All right, Clean started playing Valheim because he found it. All right, Clean was like, this game's fucking good. All right. Clean has heaps of fucking friends that are massive streamers, and they were like, "What's Clean playing?" And they looked at it, and then they're like, "That looks pretty fun." And then they started playing it, and then every cunt started playing it.
That is correct. That is how it went down.
It was literally all Clean. That guy. That guy has a sixth sense for finding amazing video games. I don't know what it is, but he just fucking does it, man. He's so fucking good at it.
Clean and follow whatever the fuck he does. Gotcha.
That's what he does. K Clean.
Yeah,
yeah.
I got it.
He's like the fucking the paragon of good video games, man. If he's playing something that's fun, I guarantee it. Like
a little online MMO. All right, we're set. Let's go, boys.
Oh yeah, he's playing heaps. That game is actually really fun. I played a heap of that as well.
I'm waiting for it to finish. I fucking played the shit out of Mountain Blade, whatever the first one, Warband was, and I've been waiting for it to come out of early access because I don't want to ruin it for myself.
Yeah. I've been mates with Clean for like actually years now. Now I think about it, and when it comes to like really good video games, a lot of them I've found through him. Like Zomboid, I've found through him. Like Tarkov, he was one of the original progenitors of Tarkov. Like he knows what's up. It's
he really fucking does, dude.
Yeah, he's got his finger on the pulse. He's just really into good indie games, you know. So yeah.
Well, the man Sequoia was playing a fair bit of Project Zomboid as well.
Yeah. But I don't know how Sequoia got into it, but it may have been from Clean playing it. But yeah. As in like next big game though, fucking I don't know, man. It's so hard to tell. It's really hard to call the ball on that one, you know.
What's on your radar, mate? What have you got on your radar? What have you maybe got into? Alpha,
Farm Sim,
beta,
Farm Sim. That's all I give a shit about. Farm Sim 2022, mate. Next Monday. That's all I'm playing. Farm Sim 2022, mate. I will. Oh, and Stalker 2 as well. As someone in my chat has just said. But Farm Sim next Monday. I'm gonna play the fucking ever living shit out of that game.
Is this one of those? This game is great, or do you genuinely?
No. I am into dumbass shit, and I fucking love Farm Sim. Like driving around, farming corn, mate. I just love simulators. I love simulators, man. I love that shit. Have you guys seen the fucking trailer for that shit? Have you watched that? The trailer. No. I watched the trailer directly after I watched the newest Battlefield 2042 trailer. You know, the one where it's like where it had fucking Motley Crue in it, and it's like, oh yeah, and I was like, oh, that's a really cool trailer. And then I watched the Farm Sim trailer, and I was like, that's a really shit trailer. Fucking Battlefield 2. Battlefield should go back and fuck itself, because like the trailer for it is the most awe-inspiring thing I've ever seen. I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna quit my job and move and fucking marry Darcy and start a hobby farm with tiny donkeys. It's gonna be amazing. Mate,
that's the dream, isn't it? That's the dream.
Hell yeah, man! It's gonna be
sick. All you need. You get yourself a Darcy. You get yourself a goat. That's
my wife doesn't have long hair. I need some hair to pull on.
Nah.
Darcy, you know?
I've got too much, mate.
I'm out there, man.
Buddy. Look at this shit.
Oh, mate, you should donate to me. You should honestly donate to me after the fucking.
He's a bit audition for the next fucking Rapunzel or some shit.
Next Halloween, Darcy. Yeah. Darcy is Rapunzel next Halloween. Yeah.
No, I'm going as Cousin It from fucking
Cousin It.
Cousin It.
All right, you do Cousin It.
That is name,
I'll be Dickie Nee. Do you remember Dickie Nee?
No.
Yeah, he was like super racist.
It checks out. That's Gronky to its sea. Gotcha. This is why we had to keep an eye on him. Fucking don't want him getting out.
He's had too many fucking sleigh rides, mate. I'm telling you. He's got Christmas coming up. He's just getting a bit excited, old Gronky.
Dashing through the snow.
Oi.
Fucking.
What do you mean?
Optical Ronin with the Farm Sim. Let's go.
Oh yeah, man. My mods are so keen for that. So, like all of my mods, they love that kind of shit. So the fucking what's it called? SnowRunner. All of my mods were really keen on SnowRunner. We played that, and I fucking love the shit out of that game. That game kicked ass. That kind of ridiculous, like out there, like sim shit. I fucking love playing that on stream. Like Gas Station Simulator. Like one of my highest view games on stream is Gas Station Simulator, because it was just so fucking utterly ridiculous. And cunts just fucking love that shit, man. And I love playing it. And honestly, farm sim, I'm gonna be going hard on that because cunts fucking enjoy watching me just do dumbass shit. And I
Yeah.
fucking love that shit. I got the wheel there. I got the wheel there. I'm gonna go and fucking I'm gonna get a fucking control panel. I'm gonna
Well
be
set,
fucking
mate.
I'm gonna get a little thing for the backhoe and everything. Lawn mowing simulator. One of my
I was
highest
going to
viewed
say,
games.
lawn mowing
Lawn-
That's what I was
simulator
gonna
you
ask
did really
next,
well,
yeah.
didn't you?
I don't know why.
Where's
Cunts
lawn
just,
mowing sim too?
cunts just fucking love that shit on my
It's
stream,
because you
man.
were
And I
punching
don't know why.
fucking brewskis while playing it with fucking in the background just playing like dun 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 dun.
you see the bit where I was playing fucking what's that song called? The Unchained Melody, and then I was like zooming around the lawnmower and it's just like a lawn mowing ad. It's like a John Deere ad with Unchained Melody in the background. Oh, my summer car. That's another great
I
one. My
remember
summer car.
you playing
It's
My
so
Summer Car in
dumb.
the Tarkov days,
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
It's so
Yep.
fucking dumb. Like that game is so fucking stupid, but it's just like a dumbass simulator, and people just enjoy watching me play it for some reason. And I fucking enjoy playing it. So that's dumbass simulators is where I'm at, man.
If you enjoy it, that's the
Flipper.
fucking main thing. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
House Flipper, that's a
Yeah.
dumbass simulator too. And
Oh,
there's
man,
so many
there's
moves
a new one. There's a new one out for that. House Builder, man. And
Oh,
you
House
build
Builder.
Really?
igloos
go.
and shit. Yeah,
Let's go.
I'm keen to play that.
Have you
House
ever
Alright,
done
let's
like
do it.
PC Builder? Have you ever done the PC Builder on stream?
See, that's
Yeah,
just an
PC
ad.
Builder
That's an ad
simulator.
for Eds and XT. I don't really give a fuck about that. Play that shit.
Oh, the house builder game actually looks fucking wicked.
Yeah, House
fuck
Builder.
yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I might actually check this out. Oh, there's a demo. I'm fucking all over that.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Sorry, carry on.
I was gonna play that on Sunday. That's yeah, drug dealing simulator. I played like all that kind of dumbass shit. It's
Did you
just
play
fun.
that on Twitch?
I'm a fan.
Surely that's
I'm a
against
fan
TOS.
of Drug Dealer Simulator.
Yeah, I played drug dealer simulator
Yeah,
on
of course
Twitch.
you
Yeah,
fucking are.
hey, of course I did. Yeah.
Gronky's just like, oh, it's my fucking Saturday evening. Let's go.
I was correcting all of the things. I was like, no one deals drugs like this.
That's not how that works. What
That's
do you
not how it
mean?
works. Every drug dealer in the world just deals them to their friends, not to strangers.
You never deal with
Standing on a corner like,
Yeah.
sure,
Right now,
buy a
dealing
handbag.
dealing fucking sticks to some random cunt. Like, fuck that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
fuck.
that was a fun game. The simulators are good though. They yeah, I think that it's really hard to pick the going back to the original thing was it's really hard to pick the next big thing on Twitch. It's super difficult. You never know. Like, and when you say big thing, like it's like is it bigger than the just chatting section? Like
Well, the
Yeah.
ASMR category.
some things do get bigger. Like it depends what happens, you know. But it's really hard because you got to rely on like a confluence of like a ton of streamers, like a ton of popular streamers streaming it, and then also like a big event like Twitch drops and shit like that. Like to get like a Tarkov level of like explosion.
Do you think
like,
there's a method to the madness then, or do you think it's just fucking luck and randomness?
there's a method, but it's too hard to get everyone on the same page. I think it's just luck.
Yeah.
Like the luck of having like so many big streamers playing Tarkov and then also having Twitch drops at the same time. That's just luck, man.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
they just capitalized on a situation. Like that wasn't good marketing. Their marketing team sucks dicks, man. Like they're terrible. But it's like they just
Lucked out. Yeah.
yeah.
It's the
Lucked
right
out.
combination of elements at the
Yeah.
right time.
Yeah, they made a good game, so they're like, yeah, no, they got lucky. I mean, obviously making a good game presents the opportunity, but yeah, it's very hard to pick that next thing, you know. Like you can't there's no game that's on right now where you can just be like, oh, this thing's gonna be massive tomorrow. I'm gonna jump on it. It's not like a penny stock, man. Like you can't just jump on and start streaming something that's gonna be huge because it's either something's gonna be massive or it's not. You know, it's not gonna happen if it doesn't. Like
Challenge accepted, mate. Oh, this is all I'm hearing is fucking let's
Yeah.
do it. Single-handedly
So-
drag.
knowing
Okay.
knowing that you were a fairly into PUBG and you also competed on the competition stage in 2019 for PUBG as well at PAX Australia. Slush. What do you
Oh,
think
yeah.
about this new? What do you think about this new world that the PUBG creator wants to create, where it's constantly forever evolving and loading in as you're sort of running. I think he wants a server of 2,000 people, and the world just creates itself. What do you think of that, mate? Did you see the trailer for that?
No, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I think PUBG's dead, cunt. They can't needs to move on and make a new game.
No, so I mean, what he wants to
Yeah.
do, man, is he wants to create a game engine where it it loads in assets as you continuously move forward.
That's
And
every
he wants to
game
make
engine.
a stable server for 2,000 people. Well, he wants to make it the size of the world.
That's
So,
called
you can
that's called an
constantly
object.
keep moving.
That's called object culling, and lumberjack already. No, sorry, lumberyard already did that. It's like, who
Just do a
cares?
Streamlabs, copy it word for word. He'll be right.
Yeah.
There you
Lumberyard already did that, and they're using that in Star Citizen and New World. It's just object culling. Like, it's that's just fucking developer tools that he's talking about. No one gives a shit, because like developer tools don't mean a good game, man. Like, you can use the same, like, fucking Star Citizen can use Lumberyard, and New World can use his Lumberyard and fucking sell millions of copies, and then you could give me a copy of Lumberyard and I could do nothing with it. Like, it's got nothing to do with whether it's a good game or not. It's just a fucking engine. Like, these people do fucking shit with an engine. Like, there's a billion crap Unity games, and then there's fucking a few good ones. There's a billion crap Unreal Engine games, and then there's a few good ones. The engine doesn't mean anything. Like, just like an engine upgrade on a game. Like, when a game goes, oh, we're upgrading to the next version of fucking Unity, or we're upgrading to the new version of fucking Unreal, it changes nothing. Doesn't mean anything. It's just tools for development.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah. He's probably just using, as someone in my chat said, he's probably just using hype words to get people to invest in his next shit project.
Yeah, he lost to Fortnite. It's time to move on. We'll just fucking get everybody
I mean,
excited. Throw money at me.
PUBG was good, but he stole the idea.
To most fucking battle royales,
but he basically he took the idea from other people and then just copy pasted it and then just made it a little bit better. It just so happened that his was the best on the market at the time, and heaps of people bought it.
Streamlabs.
Fucking Streamlabs.
They're gonna fucking just like rock up and just start roasting us, take us down before we even started. So
I used
second
to-
stream, you're done.
Streamlabs
I
are actually
use-
coming out with a 4-man podcast very soon, mate.
Yeah. I used to use Streamlabs. I used to use Streamlabs, and when I left Streamlabs, they actually so I went to Stream Elements, and they actually would like message me and ask me to come back, and they'd be like, yeah, no, we want to do this, we want to get you all these like sponsorships and shit like that, and all this stuff, and we're gonna work for you and stuff like that. And I'll be like, okay, well, yeah, you present that to me, and I'll be like, I'll be good to come back if you guys are happy to work with me. We'll talk, and then we'll get some deals going. And then they'd go, yeah, but the first thing we need you to do is just get that donation link changed back to Streamlabs. And I'm like, so you want me to like start feeding you guys money before you've done anything for me? And they'd be like, well, no, it's a show of faith. And I'm like, what show of faith? You've done nothing for me. You've done nothing for me, motherfucker. Everyone does this for free. You've done nothing for me. Fuck you guys. And they would actually message me on Discord all the time and like call me on Discord and stuff like that. I still remember standing in the airport when I flew over to Sydney to go and do some stuff for the IGN Game Awards, and this guy was like trying to organize a call with me, and I'm like, just call me now. And he calls me, and I'm standing in the airport at Sydney and just talking to this fucking idiot, and he's just like, yeah, we just need you to switch over that donate. And I'm like, no, can't. I'm like, what? Like, what do you think this is, motherfucker? Like, you're not gonna give me anything, cockhead. Like, what the hell? I'm gonna give you free money, fuckwit. Like, completely useless. Completely useless.
Now,
Yeah.
Streamlabs is fucking rubbish. Fuck you, Streamlabs. Hope you're watching. Fix your shit. Yeah, like is Darcy sitting there and he's like, fucking TOS.
Oh, I can't talk
Not on
bad
my
about a
channel,
certain
mate.
person.
Not on my
Yeah.
channel. I don't give two fucks, mate. What you say?
Do
We're
you
not-
use
we're
do
not
you
on
use
my channel
slobs?
anymore.
Slobs has always been shit.
Slobs,
Slobs
is trash.
I
I use
actually
OBS.
have to
Yeah.
use I actually have to use Streamlabs at the moment because my
Why?
OBS is
Oh, here
cooked
we
to
go.
fuck. No,
My
no,
software is
screw,
not
man.
working. That's right. It's the voice meter banana and OBS. It's not me.
It's not
It's
Works for
been happening.
millions of
No, it's
people,
been
but
happening
it's
for
not me.
Nah, man, it's been happening for quite a long time, dude, and it's not just me. It's been happening to a few people, dude. Where
It's probably
OBS
slobs.
will have like chat and activity feed will black screen, and then when they finally come good again, the RAM goes from like 800 megabytes to sort of a gig usage, up to fucking like it tries to tank 32 gig of RAM, man. It just fucking
Yeah.
leaks
Just get
horrendously.
just get another fucking screen and then put your stream on the put your chat on the other screen.
That's literally what happens on Streamlabs. That's why it's fucking unusable.
No,
Like,
it happens on OBS, man. That's my problem. I still use Stream Elements everything, but as far as
Have
the
you
actual
tried
getting goes,
getting
I have
good?
to use Streamlabs.
it
But I
sounds
still
like
use
a you
all the
problem.
Stream Elements stuff, overlays,
Uninstalling
bots,
and
fucking
reinstalling.
everything. Yep,
I don't believe you.
done it,
I
man.
don't either.
Done it and even
Alright,
went
well-
into the files myself and fucking deleted all of the files myself to make sure there was not a single fucking trace of OBS left on my system. Re-downloaded it, still happened, man. Still happened.
I've always found OBS to be extremely stable, and I've always
Yeah,
found
same.
that people that know how to use
Stream-
PC just don't have problems
OBS
with it.
Yeah,
OBS
I think
fuck
it's
off.
just
Funny
a you
that.
problem, not an us
Funny
problem.
that.
OBS is
I just think
OBS
it
is
might
working.
be-
Honestly,
Oh, for fuck's
Darcy,
sake.
for some reason, you always seem to be having problems with your PC. I'm starting to wonder. Perfect timing. Bye,
That was
Darcy.
perfect timing, yeah. So he goes, I'm rage quitting, I'm out of here, fuck off.
Oh, shit.
No, honestly, man,
wait,
if I could
does
figure that
that-
shit out, I would, man, because OBS is a superior platform. I love OBS. I cannot figure out for the life of me what the fuck is going on and why it does that.
The problem
Every
is,
time
it's
you
really
leave-
hard. Like you can't rely on someone else to fix this shit. You just need to work it out how to do it yourself. But then sometimes it just ends up being a cobbled together solution of fucking toothpicks and toothpaste, man. Like it's fucking. It ends up being No, it does. It
No,
ends
look,
up being
I'm-
shit, man. It's
I've tried fixing it in multiple ways, man, and I just cannot for the life of me. It doesn't happen with any other software. It only happens with OBS, and I cannot figure out what the fuck is going on. All the settings
my
are exactly what they need to be. Uninstalls, complete fucking system erasures. Like, I have gone through and done everything possible, and I cannot figure out why it fucking leaks RAM after this fucking seemingly bizarre and random glitch.
So
I
are
will
you
pop
blaming,
over
like,
and I will
Streamlabs
fix
for
it.
blowing up your GPU? Is it their problem, or was that New World?
we should
No, it was-
definitely
it was
sue
It
OBS.
OBS.
definitely was not fucking New World.
Fucking
New World,
OBS.
New World did nothing to my GPU, mate.
New
How,
World
how
fucked my
dare you give us
GPU,
such a
actually.
nice
My
and
GPU
useful...
was fucking fine on
free
New
program.
World, mate.
My GPU did get some damage from New World. But Streamlabs has
No.
always been dog shit for the entirety of when I said, "Hey Darcy, what do you use to stream?" You're like, "Fuck, Streamlabs is the way to go, boys." And
I've never
tried
used
it.
Yeah.
Streamlabs.
Oh,
Slush came over
I-
day one and set up OBS, mate. I've never used Streamlabs.
I-
I've gone
I
to
u- I-
Streamlabs
I use
because
Slobs.
of OBS.
I used slobs for a little while, and the reason was that I had the ability to trigger something. I can't remember what it was, but it was through donations or bits. I could trigger like sounds or something like that, and you couldn't do that with OBS at the time. And then straight as soon as OBS as soon as Stream Elements had that ability, I switched over to it. And then I didn't reload any of them, and I don't have any of them anymore. So I don't even use it.
That's the way. Fucking just cut out the middleman. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it was stream yeah, no, I remember what it was. It was fucking OBS OBS fucking sources. I wanted to trigger OBS sources, and Slobs was the only one that could do it. And then yeah, now you can do it with Streamlabs. But you can do everything with the OBS Studio is the way to go now. It's so much better. This is just OBS with an add-on.
I've seen that, Brendan.
Say what? That
What
was
did he
me
do?
move because the chair goes like this, mate.
They
Fuck
go,
off out the door and
He
snort
having
another
was
line,
he
you shithead.
farting? Was he farting?
He muted the
See, I just do this. I just sit really silent and go.
Make the noise with your face. Yeah. I mean, you decide. I don't care.
Oh, you definitely farted, but that's all right. Man.
I'm gonna
We'll go
isolate
with it.
your
Okay.
audio and fucking crank it up like 500%, and we're gonna.
Hey,
hear
muted.
it.
You muted. You muted.
No,
for it.
no.
He muted
Not in
himself.
the
you
other
can't
thing.
hear it.
No. We've got the other
Oh,
program
shit.
open. I've got proof, motherfuckers.
Oh, nah.
What's it called?
I
We've got
don't believe ya.
Squadcast in the background.
Oh,
We've got
yeah,
Squadcast in the
yeah,
background.
That's gonna,
I'm editing.
confirm
I'm
him.
editing.
Yeah,
so
you're editing it out.
Man, I've gotten up and held the microphone to my arsehole and farted into it before. Like, there ain't no judgment here, man.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
All right.
Darcy, you should
Brilliant.
replace the green screen with a nice looking backdrop. I think.
I
We'll
want
just
to,
chuck our
man,
logo
but
up.
at the moment, man, my room's a bit of a shit fight. But I
Just,
definitely I
Your
want
desk,
to, man.
you're
I want
facing
to.
a corner.
Just throw everything out in the backyard and let Ronnie eat it, mate.
He fucking would. Nah, because I got
Right.
like lots of Mike Vallely decks that I want to try and put up on the wall as well, or like really display quite nicely.
Is that a Christmas
then.
tree in that bag behind that green screen?
Nah, you're seeing a Mike Vallely deck. That's what you're looking at.
Pull down the green screen. Show us what's
Yeah,
there.
pull it down. I wanna see
It's
it.
actually not that bad. I don't know why he doesn't just pull it down. He's got a fucking presentation. Like,
Oh man, those are sick,
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
sick. As if you wouldn't want to show them off.
dude. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I do want to show them off. I've just got to get the room set up for it. So
Oh,
they're
he's
all
just
my like old school
fucking
Mike
damaged
Vallely
one.
decks,
You've
man, and
just
they're
broken
even
one.
they're even signed by Mike Vallely. There you go.
stick him on the
Oh,
wall.
I
You own
forget
your
that-
house.
I
Just
forget that
drill a hole.
Darcy actually has like a fucking collector's of fucking awesome shit.
He's got like decorative fucking collector items behind him as well, not just the skateboards, but a bunch of other
Dude,
stuff
pull
too.
the
I don't
pull
know
the
why he
green
doesn't show
pull the
it.
green screen down. Pull the green screen down, Darcy.
All right,
Go on.
hang on.
Do it.
All right,
Yeah,
hang on.
pressure.
Hang on.
It's good.
Hang on. I just gotta like move all my shit.
Just got to hold the fucking bodies.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with
Well,
that?
it's just shit everywhere.
You just need to light it up, mate. This is what I'm
Shit
telling you.
everywhere.
Like the fucking,
Yeah,
it's
I
just
will.
lighting.
Lights are the
Eventually.
key.
Yeah.
Lights are the key.
But I got all sorts of random shit there, man. You know, like DudeThor fucking bobblehead.
That's pretty cool. How do I get one of them? What's your fucking merch
What's the going
link?
rate?
You don't.
Oh,
A
What?
fucking original Stretch Armstrong.
I can't
That was
speak
the original
English.
Darcy.
All right, Darcy, I'm coming over to your house. We're gonna light this shit up.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
gonna,
sounds good to me.
I'm gonna fix that lighting up. We're gonna sort it out.
Yeah, do it. It'll
I
be
need to,
good.
man.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. And then
Yeah.
I've got like all the audio foam on the walls and shit.
Yeah, no, we'll fix that shit
But
up.
I got to get those Mike Vallely boards up, man, because yeah, they're OG fucking Mike Vallely's. So, Mikey V. Any skaters out there will recognise that name?
That's easy, man. That's just a picture hook and a little bit of wire, mate. That's
Oh, easy. Yeah, 100%.
yeah. That's I'm going over to fucking Darcy's house tomorrow. I'm gonna fix it up.
You
What are you doing tomorrow,
You can
cunt?
sort out his lighting, and then he can do your car for you. There you go. That's
Yeah,
what
And
you
yeah,
do.
then while you're there, can you fix his fucking OBS?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And
What are you
his,
doing tomorrow,
voice made a
Darcy?
banana.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I got work. Got work tomorrow
Oh.
night anyway. Be streaming.
go
today.
What are
around
you
and
doing?
do it while
What are you
he's
doing
not there.
Sunday? What are you doing Sunday?
Work, mate.
Work.
We can't all be
Work.
fucking multi-millionaire fucking streamers at home, buddy.
He's
Hey,
home
hey,
Monday.
Hey,
He's home
it's
Monday.
It's not multi-millionaire. It's billionaire. No. Nah. No, we'll sort it out. Just send me your time. I'll come over one morning and I'm gonna help you sort it out. Because I know how to. I know how to light this. I know how to light the scene. My greasy forehead is giving me away, but I do know how to light the scene.
Don't
do
bring
it,
in
mate.
the grease and sweat.
Azure
Fucking
knows what's up.
Yeah. Shiniest. I'm
So, Slush.
thinking Darcy's.
Yeah,
I'm
yours looks
gonna-
like shit, Gronkie. You can fuck off.
Gronky's got the white sleigh sweats going. He's got the fucking.
I was
he's got
having
the
this
nose
argument with them,
Morpheus
right?
sweats
Yeah.
going.
We all have the same camera. We all have the same camera, and they're all fucking sitting there being like, "Oh, my lighting's fine. It's all set up." The only reason my camera looks better is because of the
'cause of
fucking
lighting.
one light.
Yeah,
One light.
the one lighting.
Yep.
Look, I'll be honest.
Now, the key to lighting is, all right, so this is your main screen, all right? This is your main screen. There's your camera, all right? And then there's your light, all right? And then the light cuts across your face, and then it makes you look fucking dramatic, man. You got shadows on one side, lighting. Mine's a little bit too bright at the moment because I'm putting it through Discord. That's how the lighting should be, mate. Look, Gronkie's doing the same. Sorry, Azure's doing the same fucking thing. That's how you do it. Darcy, yours is in front of your face. It's too bright. Gronkie, you have no fucking lighting at all. You're a fucking idiot. But it's how you do it. It's how you do it,
I
man.
just don't have it turned on, like, and if I turn it on,
Oh, that's way better.
yeah, I just don't have it
What?
turned on.
What?
You gotta
Why?
take your hat off though, Gronky, because you got the long luscious locks as well, mate. Come on, give us a spin.
Has
Come
he?
on, hat off. Hat off. Yeah, he does, man.
Am
Check
I
this
the
out.
only one who doesn't have fucking hair right now? Oh no, Slash is.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's this half of the screen,
There you go,
which
mate.
is different on the screen. But
Oh, mate.
Every-
Gronkie's a good looking
every-
dog.
Every
Yeah.
16-year-old emo's fucking dream boy right there.
I'm empty. We're in the shit.
yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
Should he? Did we, Darcy? The thing we talked about, has that been discussed?
No. Don't know what
Okay,
you're about,
never
no.
mind.
Yep.
So good. Anyone got any more questions? Start to wrap
Yeah,
it
is
up.
there any
The
questions
thing
in
we
the chat
talked
for
about.
Slush?
What's the thing we talked about?
Ooh,
Can't be
don't you
dropping
worry,
hints.
baby. Don't you
Nah,
worry,
look,
baby.
He doesn't fucking do anything. He just runs his mouth. So I'm letting him fucking. He can organize things.
Don't you
And
worry,
then when he's
baby.
organized things, we can go from there. I have faith, mate. I have faith. Does chat have any questions for Mr. Slush? We tried to do this with Twitter. It fell through. This is your last chance to sneak him in.
Oh, what on Twitter? No one wanted to talk to me. No one.
No one.
I don't think anyone wants to ask me anything.
I'm
That's all
fucking
right.
with you, Dance.
open the floor. Open the floor.
Open the floor.
Is it- My chat.
Floor is open.
My chat. How
Fuck.
big's my dick? It's just average size, man. It's nothing.
2 inch.
it's-
2
it's
inches
nothing
of
special.
fucking.
My cock's just
2
just
inches of
average
mild
size.
disappointment, mate.
It's 3 inches long. You just average, as my mum said.
Benzis and Ronan have just got very particular fucking questions.
Yeah.
He's
No, I've just
asked in
got
our
a-
chat
I-
whose feet are bigger. Like,
I've just got a normal sized dick. It's
that's all
just
you
a,
need.
just that
Average or
you know,
above average.
that 5-6 inches like in between the normal sized dick. You know,
That's
it's
fine.
nothing
Mate.
exciting. Like,
Anything more
the
showing
only
off.
thing that matters. The only thing that matters is your tongue, anyway. So who gives a shit?
Yeah, old
Uh,
Slush over here, the fucking water boy. My mama says that you use averages. My mama.
Water boy.
Yeah. No, it was.
fucking
It's
water
just
boy over
it's
here.
just the average sized dick.
My mama says that you use the averages for your penis.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
What else do we got? Someone asked what I'm drinking. I'm drinking a Lagavulin 16, but I put it in a decanter because I'm a posh cunt. No, actually, my wife put it in the decanter. It's just a Lagavulin 16. It's nothing too exciting. It's not $1,000 scotch or anything. It's just the bottle from the bottle shop.
Favorite part,
Very
actually, Slush,
smoky.
My
is-
partner asked me what I want for Christmas. That's it. I'm gonna fucking click this and just send it to her.
Yeah.
You've got you've got an ender, and he goes, "Oh, what are you drinking?" And I was like, "Oh, monkey shoulder." And he goes, "That's some good rum."
Monkey shoulder isn't rum.
No, it's,
This is whiskey, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely whiskey.
But it's American, so because it's got the E, doesn't count.
Oh no, it
Yeah.
doesn't. It doesn't have the E.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
My, my,
somebody
wife
want-
is, my wife is so incredibly posh. She actually put this up on the side table in the dining room, and then she put this glass there, and then there's this little dram glass, which is it's not usually used for putting water in. You usually put a little bit of scotch in it, I put some water in it because I like to drink my scotch with a couple of drops of water, and then but there is actually a water decanter in there. It was too far back on the shelf. when she's my wife is, but I think my wife thinks she's really rich or something. I don't know why.
I mean, I've
She's got
seen
you
the
for a
leak,
husband,
mate. She is.
Well, she ain't earning it, mate.
All right, we'll wrap it up there, I reckon, guys.
Oh wait, we got heaps more. We got heaps more questions.
Oh, we got more
though.
questions? Fuck yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
What do we got here? What year? 16 years old. What's 16 back to today? Who knows?
2000.
2005.
Have you guys ever tried Cargo Colt's banana spiced rum?
No.
Nah, man.
Do you guys know? Do you guys know what a Cargo Colt is?
No. Should
All
I?
right. Now I'm going to give you motherfuckers a history lesson. All right.
Oh, here we go.
Go ahead.
Wait, when the Americans occupied the Philippines during World War II, there was a whole bunch of islands that had basically never seen Western society that had come to the point where they had like ships and stuff like that, and so the Americans would roll in with their warships and stuff like that, and they'd deploy a whole bunch of troops onto the islands, and then they'd set up fucking airfields, and they'd sit out there all day, and they'd do their and dance around and do their whole shit, and then do their military drills, and airplanes would land there, and all that kind of shit. The people that were on these islands that had never experienced Western culture before believed that what the Americans were doing, the military drills and stuff like that, was some kind of worship, and that the cargo ships that were coming in were benevolent gifts from the gods. And so they built their own like airfields. They would flatten out Earth. They would build towers, like fucking radio towers, their own military uniforms out of like bamboo leaves and things like that, and they copy the American military drills and fucking walk around going fucking salute, hail the chief, and all that kind of shit, and then fucking and then pray that a cargo ship would come and give them fucking free shit. And so these things became known as the cargo cults, and the cargo cults were essentially different islands that worshipped American cargo ships. And at the end of the day, the vast majority of them ended up with their messiah being Prince Philip of the monarchy for some reason. And I have no idea how that happened, but all of them worshipped Prince Philip, who is fucking the Queen's husband. The Queen's husband. They all worshipped Prince Philip for some reason, and they would walk around in fucking bamboo leaf made American military uniforms doing fucking American military drills, waiting for the fucking cargo ships to rock up and give them food. And that's a cargo cult. These things are 100% real as well. And I'm not even fucking trolling. These things are fucking 100% real.
Put the hat back on, Darcy. Let's fucking go. Let's go get some banana spice rum.
Cargo cults. It's so interesting.
Trying to search it up, lads. It's like $40 at Dan Murphy's. Let's go.
No, we get to join the cult. Darcy has to get the hat on.
Get you fucked up, cunt.
Yeah.
We'll go there in a little dinghy and be like, yeah, we're the same thing.
I love the description.
There we go. We've got the uniform already. We're set. Oh my god.
Do we have any more questions that we want to answer? I'm just enjoying getting drunk, to be honest. Though.
It's good. It's good fun, isn't it?
I'll do this all night. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man.
I love talking shit. I love the sound of my own voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Therapeutic.
So, because I love the sound of my own voice, so this is legit the fucking, like, the summary for this banana spice rum. The world's first full-strength banana-infused rum made with real Australian-grown bananas and no artificial flavours. Cargo Colt Banana Spice Rum is crafted in small-numbered batches from hand-selected rums from South Pacific and spiced and infused in Australia with real banana and spices. Aromas of candied banana and cinnamon with a taste of fresh banana and baking spices, finishing with a lingering taste of ripe banana. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Sounds
That
delicious.
delicious.
Can't wait to taste that fucking alcoholic overripe banana.
Yeah.
Oh, yummy.
Alcoholic bananas. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right.
I
Here's
couldn't
the
think
next
of anything
question.
worse than like getting a fucking bottle of rum or like a glass of rum and dropping in a couple of those
Sticking
candy
a
fucking
banana.
bananas.
No,
Like,
they aren't real bananas. Real bananas,
you-
mate.
You get the thing that looks like it's rotting, and you try to peel it, it just falls to pieces, and it's just mushy brown.
Yeah.
Is
Good
that the
banana.
actual thing that they make
Scum.
fucking like banana spice rum like they do making like fucking Redskin vodka? Is that what he was
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, do you guys remember
get the
gummy
bison
gummy
grass.
worm vodka?
Gummy
Do you,
worm
do you,
vodka.
when I was younger, the going trend was to fill up a sandwich bag with vodka and then chuck like fucking heaps of those gummy lollies in there, and then it'd soak up all of the vodka. And then while you're out in the town, you just have like a bag of gummy worms, and then you just eat them, and they just get you fucked up. Those things were fucking awesome. The old gummy
Yeah.
worm vodkas.
It's better than a fucking
stuff.
like prison fucking hooch though.
Oh, these days I just do cocaine, but it's way easier. It's smaller.
Come full circle. This stream.
Oh fuck yeah, lads! My fucking vape finally charged.
Oh, look out!
Oh,
finally.
big dog.
Fucking
You
hell.
need one
2.5
that you need one that takes a battery. See this one
This
here,
bag.
Grunky. But
Yeah.
Grunky, you pleb. You just
I'm
see
listening.
this one. You just
Yep.
opens up, takes a battery, and then you just
Oh,
take the
sick.
battery.
Oh,
And you just
You
fucking
swap it.
where'd you get
replace
it
that.
from?
Oh, the internet cunt.
Oh, thank
Have
you.
you
else do I
heard
get
of
it?
the internet, mate?
Go
Yeah.
in there.
On the upside.
There you go. You're
Grunky.
good. It's called a Voopoo Drag X.
All right, Voopoo Drag
Oh,
X done. I'm buying one
Yeah.
right now.
Fucking what is with every time I'm gonna call with you, Gronky, a random purchase is made. Darcy was gonna buy.
Gronky just fucking screen shares his credit card information. Just fucking.
Yeah, I might as well.
a 15 kilo spit of just.
Oh
fucking...
yeah, do we need to tell Slush about
Yeah,
this?
so
Whatever.
Gronky's a chef, and he can get me
Cunt, I
15
would not
kilos.
eat anything
Don't
that
do it.
motherfucker has touched.
15
No
kilos.
fucking way.
He can get me 15 kilos of doner kebab meat for like $150.
And
What good is
Make it
that? It's
work.
just gonna sit there spinning for a week and then it's off. Are you gonna eat 15 kilos of
I
doner
could
kebab
easily
meat
eat that. I
Mate,
could
you
easily
No,
eat
have
that.
you
no
will die.
fucking clue, mate.
will
Easy.
die.
no, but to
You
make it
will
even worse, Slush, like,
I will get the meat sweats,
I
mate,
think
for
I
that
like
price.
solidified that it's going to happen when I told him that I could get him the cooking unit in either natural gas or propane, and that the entire setup, like with the 15 kgs for under $400.
To cook your own kebabs, cunt.
Cook my own
Well, he
kebabs.
spends
I could
fucking
just
$7 million
have it-
a week
just
on it.
have it spinning. The rest of the end of the week, they're getting real crusty, but they're even better. Fuck, that'd be amazing.
Have you
That's what
Have
I'm
you
actually
been to
doing,
the
man. I'm
same
going to get
kebab
rid of the green screen and just have kebab meat spinning behind me.
Spinning
Oh,
behind
cunt.
him.
I'd never stop eating. I'll just walk around and keep picking bits of it. Be amazing, man.
Have you heard
Oh,
him
fuck.
talk to his kebab shop, his local kebab shop fucking owner? He is like family friends with the man. It's ridiculous. He
that?
goes there that much.
Oh, Gronky is.
No, Darcy.
Oh, Darcy is. Oh, man, I used to go to kebab rehab in town, and the motherfucker would be like, hey, you have a big weekend, my man. You need a fucking big super trooper meaty fucking fix, mate. I will fuck you up. You'll be sitting on the couch for fucking 5 hours playing Halo after this, motherfucker. You need 20 more beers, I guarantee you. Triple meat, triple the enjoyment, cunts. Let's fucking go. And I'll be like, yes. And he'd be like, you want pineapple? I'll be like, sweeten the deal. And he'd be like, yes, son. He fucking loved it, man. Kebab rehab in North Hobart was
Very
the
good man.
fucking best. And he used to deal drugs as well, which is even easier because I could just
Oh,
go in and
bonus.
be like, I'll get a kebab and a fucking point of
Bag.
fucking MDMA. Let's
Can I
do
get
it. Let's go.
One stop. I fucking love it. Yeah, no, Darcy's
One stop shop.
kebab dude. Darcy's kebab dude is just like, oh yeah, how's your mum's fucking friend's sister? He just knows that much in-depth detail about Darcy's life. It's
Nah,
ridiculous.
all kebab owners are like that, man. They're fucking
They're the
good cunts.
best, man. Yeah. GCs, dude.
Yeah. I saw one more question from chat, which was who can out drink Slush? What do we reckon?
No one.
No one. Not in
Keep
this
Gronky.
chat, mate. Not in
Oh,
this
fuck,
chat.
I'd give it a red hot crack.
Nah.
Yeah, I'll give it to the old
Gronky,
college.
Gronky, you're too small, mate. I'm sorry.
I'd give it a red hot crack, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd actually be able to do it, but I'd give it a red hot crack.
Gronky, you're too small, mate. I'm sorry. You couldn't handle the alcohol volume. There's only one person that can outdrink me, and it's Alfie. And he's one of my mods. He's
There's only one person who can outdrink me, and that's me.